Haven, what's up, man? We here. Trying to see what's good. Let the views pile in for a second. I got a bowl of pasta here. I've been eating pasta for the past few rotations. It's been a bit too chilly for me. Way too cold for me. I don't like the cold weather. I need to go south where it's warm ass sun. Cold weather and I do not resonate at all. Let the views pile in though. Brandon Kelly, what's good, bro? How you doing? Hope all is well. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna set a goal. We're gonna set a goal for this stream. I think this one's a banger, so we're gonna set a goal for this one. 5 super chats, light blue or higher, that's $2 or better. And if we meet our goal, I'll start working on the next presentation right after this one, because I think next presentation I'm gonna do it a little differently. We're gonna watch some insightful stuff and just chill since it's Friday. I know Fridays you guys be busy, you guys don't really be in the stream, you catch it after, so yeah. We're gonna set that goal. It's raining bad. Where you at? That sucks, bro. That unfortunately really sucks. Pardon, I put a little too much cayenne in this food, but that's fine. I got some chickpea pasta, straight chickpea noodles, seasoning and cayenne, nothing else. I didn't have any onions and things like that to add to it, which is fine. I'm not complaining. However, y'all know what's up. Y'all know what's up, man. Let the views pile in. Let the views pile in. How everybody doing? How everybody feeling? You only got one concurrent view. Oh man, that's nasty work. That's nasty work, Brandon. I hope you all right, and I hope that thing don't come your way, man. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, let's kick it for a second. Let the views pile in. Let the views pile in. What's going on? Where the people at? We're gonna give it about 2 more minutes, maybe 3. You know what I'm saying? Want to talk about anything? Let's do it. My phone at. Alright, got that out the way. Okay, there we go. 4 concurrent views. Let's go, man. 2 more minutes and we're gonna get it started. We just letting the views pile in a little bit. I got my pasta here. Don't mind me. I stepped out this rotation. It was freaking freezing. I took the bus to the post office so I can mail out something. Pam's stuff is on the way to her house. We just waiting for TYJ to send his address, his home address or delivery address, his mailing address, and we good. Yeah, I'm all right, bro. I'm all right. I ain't complaining. This food is tasteful. I could be. I prefer probably to be eating something different. I probably prefer to be eating something better than this, but I'm not complaining. I'm grateful for this. It works. It's tasteful. It's good. So I ain't tripping. Maybe could use Pam. What's going on? Greetings. Maybe could use probably could have used some black cherry juice so that it could digest better, but I ain't complaining. I'm grateful to be eating something rather than, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know there be times where I don't eat. Be times where I don't eat, so I'm grateful. I'm chilling. How long we been streaming so far? I mean, 5-minute mark. Let's do it. We're gonna get it started, man. We're gonna get it started. Pam, your stuff is on the way, man. I think it's Monday delivery. I really hope you enjoy. I hope you like it, man. my perfect imperfections with these bare hands. You know, my energy and love was put into the craft. So now you now have a piece of me on the way to you. It's a piece of me because my energy and love put into it. You know what I mean? Yo, Jimmy Garcia, what's good? San Antonio, Texas. Greetings, brother. Greetings. Greetings. New York in the building, unfortunately. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. New York is a little 50-50 for me, honestly. But let's get it going so I can body this pasta and we can actually talk. All right? Let's get it. It's been 5 minutes. We got some views in. Yo, y'all not obligated? Oh, shit. Hold on. You know what I mean? I'm flowing too fast. I forgot our dear hair intro. Supposed to rain the next 7 rotations and 60+ degrees. Then by next, yeah, I seen in New York it's supposed to rain for the next like 4 or 5 rotations as well. So that's unfortunate. That's whack. Hey yo, listen, Haven. Full disclaimer: this video is for entertainment purposes only. Any and everything you see on this channel is merely speculation. Viewer discretion is advised. Please do your own homework and research for proper discernment. If you've been here from the beginning, I said deep divine abundance, balance, harmony, love, prosperity, strength, unity, including authenticity. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when we go up. Anyone and everyone who has ever sown a seed with me, it will be returned 100-fold as the Most High is using you as a divine vessel to divinely support yours truly, because all about divine support. I just want to say grace, gratitude, and thanks, peace, and prosperity to you and yours. Never goes unnoticed. Really does help. The channel, the foundation of my well-being. As you guys know, this is my line of work. This is my occupation. This is what I really like to do. I'm not participating in corporate America. So, you know what I'm saying? Flip the bird to United Snakes Corporation. Straight up and down. You are not obligated, for the people in the back, you are not obligated. You hear me? You are not obligated. One more time. You are not obligated. You know what I'm saying? For the people in the back who like to gaslight and then say a nice comment after gaslighting. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to rain here in Ohio for the next few rotations. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Pam, of course. You know what's up, man. It's all love for a shout up. For a shout up. Let's get it, though. I think this one's a banger, y'all. Y'all get ready. This is why I went up at 8 o'clock. Pardon for the people who, you know, sometimes we do hang out a little too late. So I went up an hour early so you guys can hang out a bit longer. Let's get it.
This morning.
Oh, woo! Hey, it's just tonight. Cause that feeling. It's just so right. That's that tune right there. Y'all know about that one? I discovered that song from GTA 5. Very, very long ago. What was that? 2013 that game came out? Yeah. Let's get it though. We bobbing tonight, baby. Damn. We bobbing tonight.
This morning, a popular women's panty liner containing chemical.
Yo, I ain't do no copyright check. I don't know what's copyrighted and what's not. We just gonna rock out. If you missed it, you missed it. You feel me? That's it, Haven. It's all love though.
To cause cancer. This is according to a lawsuit which was filed yesterday in Los Angeles. Lab showed the carefree panty liner contains forever chemicals that don't break down easily. Exposure has been linked to multiple health issues, including immune system damage, developmental defects, and increased risk of some cancers. The lawsuit demands that the company eliminate these chemicals from the panty liner or add a warning label on its packaging. The owner of Carefree Panty Liners has not responded yet to the lawsuit.
Many timelines exist. Reincarnate in another timeline.
While you still alive. Change everything. Switch it up. Switch your personality up. Switch your attitude up. Switch your mood up. Switch your walk up. Switch your talk up. Switch your clothes up. You can reincarnate yourself any day that you choose to. Anytime you don't want to be this particular person anymore, the main way to do it is through suggestions to your mind and switch up your subconscious thoughts. And next thing you know, you are that person and your life will reflect that. The people that's around you will reflect that, because then you'll be on that very frequency. You can reincarnate yourself while you're still alive.
In anime, have you ever seen like Naruto and they're like holding up like movers and these things?
Yeah.
I've always been fascinated with these things as a kid. I was like, they're doing something. They're definitely on some shit.
Yeah.
So doing some research, I come to find out that they're called mudras, and this is how you channel energy of the body. So like, if you was to hold this mudra, it's called like a transformation mudra. You hold it right here, it activates the solar plexus, which I was telling you earlier, and then just cultivate like more willpower and personal power within yourself. Doing that, you'll start to feel things, or you'll start to feel yourself go places.
The
following video was captured by a man with the handle name of Galileo.
We not letting that go by. We not letting that go by. Look, we not letting that go by. Y'all know what's up, baby. We here to point things out, so we ain't doing no plan. Y'all know what's up. Y'all see what this is, right? Y'all see what this is, right? For the people who say these shows and it's all TV, it's all fake, and all that nonsense, right? So look, let's read it. I'm gonna read fast, so pardon if you can't keep up. In Naruto, hand cells, also known as mudras, are symbolic gestures that help with meditation and prayer. They are used to mold chakra, which is prerequisite, right? Prerequisite for most jutsu. The concept of mudras is present in many South and East Asian religions and practices, including Buddhism and Hinduism. These religions are a primary source of the mudra concept. Taoism, how you say this? Taoism, and Jainism. I don't know. I know I'm probably butchering these things. Oh no, I'm knowing about it has both. It has both, but you should definitely probably do your research because Sasuke is actually not so demonic. They try to put it that way, you know, to throw you off, but Naruto and Sasuke originated from melanated beings who were evolved beings. Anyhow, you got it, Jerome. I'm not here to debate or argue, you know what I'm saying? To each his own. Japanese Buddhism, some branches in Japanese Buddhism use mudras in their practices. Kujien, the concept is closely related to hand cells and most significant in the Japanese. Some examples. I got you, Pam. Y'all get the point. But look, right here: dragon, tiger, dog, rat, ram, horse, monkey, bird, ox, serpent, hare, and boar. We could keep going, but I ain't gonna do it. You feel me? We just gonna keep rolling. We gonna keep it spinning. We gonna keep it spinning. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
He was in downtown Los Angeles the night of December 23rd, 2020.
Hey, gratitude for the super chat, Pam. Gratitude. You are amazing. You're amazing. First super chat on the live, Pam. See, this is why you a mod. I don't know why I can't hear this woman on this footage. Let's see if we could better that. Because I don't know what happened. And I was complaining about her footage before, but now we can't even hear it.
You'll start to feel things, or you'll start to feel yourself go places.
The following video was captured by a man with the handle name of Galileo. He was in downtown Los Angeles the night of December 23rd, 2024, when he captured this unusual event. Now, multiple witnesses are now posting the videos and also coming forward and claiming that they've been hearing these loud booms actually over the course of several days in downtown LA. And now, yesterday night, these booms were accompanied with these bright flashing lights. And at this time, they have no idea what's causing it and where it's coming from. And authorities haven't told anybody anything. Take a look at this and tell me what you think could be going on.
Did you know this about Teslas?
And if you're on your phone while you're charging it, you're getting fried.
You're getting literally cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is scary. Luckily, we have the chargers at the house. I'm not in it or anything, but sometimes you have to go charge. You know what I mean? But I was like, I'm glad, you know, it's a beautiful car. It really is. Like, it is a beautiful, a fast, sick car. But I'm like, after this, I'm done. If anything, I really do like the cars that are like partially electric. 2 times I've had my dog in my car. She's thrown up. I will say, if I'm in it for more than 20, 30 minutes, I had to like turn the regenerative braking down. That was a big issue. Just start to get lightheaded, migraines, nauseous. I get super like stressed out. Like I'm just like, get me out of this thing. And I just know that so many other people feel the same way. Like after my lease is done, I'll never get one again.
Today I am testing Pepsi on my microscope. So we're just going to do 1 drop and let's see if there's anything in it, because we know that Coca-Cola there is. So I've just put Pepsi Max under my microscope because I know that Coca-Cola has got nanorobots in, and I've left it only for about 10 minutes. And look at this. Look at this structure that's built. I mean, it's only been on my microscope a very, very short time, and this is building all over the slide. I mean, this is insane. So it's all over the slide. You can see the product. You can see the product in the back, the brown product that I put on the slide. But look, this is built everywhere. They're highly lit, and these look like networks already built.
Can I see your girl? Ow! Stop doing that shit, bro. No, you fucking with a team. I think couple rest of essence. You won't catch me shopping in on
The nanoparticles in the soda is ridiculous.
Built everywhere.
You know
They're
what I'm saying?
highly lit.
You know what I'm saying? You know what's up.
And
this is like deeply, highly valued and high gratitude. The level of gratitude I have for you, which is why I made you a mod, is literally through the ceiling, through the roof. That's why you're a mod. You know what I'm saying? Because you just the genuity, the genuine vibe that I get from you is just so. It's like a campfire under my heart. So gratitude. These nanoparticles is crazy. But did you hear the guy? I think he deserved to get slapped. You don't disrespect a man. Pardon. Yet alone your friend, someone you call a friend. Can I see your girl? What you mean? Can you see my girl? Like what you talking out your? Yo, listen. Let's keep going.
these look like networks already built.
Can I see your girl? Ow! Stop doing that shit, bro. No, you fucking with a team. I spent a couple rest of essence. You won't catch me shopping in on me. I'm so tired of this. Thank you, bro. I gave you a love tap, bro. Tell me, girl, I'm feeling. I'm a prayer is what I'm needing. Keep on my cup, I'm cutting dreams. Tired of fighting with these demons. I'm just trying to go fill up arenas. I got switch on my nails. All these niggas is my son like different. What'd you say? I just told you, chill out, bro. I'll drop your ass again, bro. Stop doing that shit. Chill the fuck out, bro. Being serious? No, dead ass. Shut the fuck up, bro. Chill, bro. You chill, bro. Okay, go home. Go. Go home, bro. You too drunk. Go home. Stop doing that lame ass shit, bro. I swear to God, tighten the fuck up, bro. Stop doing that, bro. I'll fuck with you, bro. Don't talk about my girl. Don't talk about no ass. I don't respect you, bro. I smacked you because I tried to show you a love tap. But you No. I smacked you. You try to hit me. Hey, I eat those, bitch. I'll drop you again, bro. Stop doing that shit. You will? What? 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 It's over, bro. Go home. Do it again. I'm gonna smack you again. I'm coming back. Go home. Go home. Come back with anybody. Come on. Yo, gang, what the fuck is he doing, gang?
What the fuck? Before we even see this, He's disrespecting his so-called friend, talking about, let me see your girl, I want to see her body, show me some pics, or whatever the case, whatever happened here. Like, I don't think there was no wrong done here. On top of that, he told him, yo, bro, you too drunk, you need to relax, bro. If anything, go home. We'll talk the next rotation. And, you know, the inorganic 83 kept pushing. Man, listen. He's confident. You heard? Yo, come back, whatever you want to do. I think this guy is 100,000% prepared for whatever this guy is coming back with or whatever. But we don't condone in violence. I condone in discipline, though. I definitely condone in righteous discipline. Violence? No. I don't condone in violence. I don't condone in irrational behavior. I don't condone in none of that. I'm beyond that. You feel me? But righteous discipline, righteous judgment, yes. Sometimes you got to draw the line. You know what I'm saying? If we drinking together, we vibing. You talking about, let me see your girl. What do you mean, let you see my girl, bro? We not doing that. Let's keep going on.
It's over, bro. Go home. Do it again, I'm gonna smack you again. I'm coming back. Go home. Go home. Come back with anybody. Come on. Yo, gang, what the fuck is you doing, gang? Sorry. Nah, bro, what the fuck is you doing, bro? Sorry. Yo, what the fuck is you doing, bro? Sorry. Nah, what the fuck is you doing? Nah, bro, what the fuck is your problem, bro? Sorry, don't do that. Bro, what you mean don't do that? What the fuck is you on, bro? You type of fucking pedophile or some shit? Nah, bro, I can't even go to the bathroom. What type of shit is you on? What shit is you on, bro? What is you on, bro? Someone was texting me. Oh.
I would have lost it. What you mean someone was texting you, but you reaching under the damn turnstile and you got your weenie out? You got your man out talking about, sorry, someone, what does texting you got to do with anything? You being a creep in the bathroom. Let's keep watching.
Oh, but it's not me, nigga. What the fuck? Bob, call the police right now. What type of shit is you on? Huh? No. I'll beat your ass, bro. What the fuck? Cause what if it was a little ass boy in there?
Right. What if it was a little young one in there, man? Right, let's hear that again, because some people need to hear that in this sick world, man.
What? It's over, bro. Go home. Do it again, I'm gonna smack you again. I'm coming back. Go home. Go home, come back with anybody. Come on. Yo, gang, what the fuck is you doing, gang? Sorry. Nah, bro, what the fuck is you doing, bro? Sorry. Yo, what the fuck is you doing, bro? Sorry. Nah, what the fuck is you doing? Nah, bro, what the fuck is your problem, bro? Sorry, don't do that. Bro, what you mean don't do that? What the fuck is you on, bro? You type of fucking pedophile or some shit? Nah, bro, I can't even go to the bathroom. What type of shit is you on? What shit is you on, bro? What is you on, bro? Someone was texting me. Bro, it's not me, nigga. What the fuck? Bob, call the police right now. What type of shit is you on? Huh? No. I'll beat your ass, bro. What the fuck? Cause what if it was a little ass boy in there? Now what the fuck is your problem? You got your dick out and shit. The fuck is your problem? I didn't have it.
I would have lost it if I'm being honest. I would have lost it. All my rage and all the stuff that I got built up within me. Woo! That'd have been my green light from the universe right there.
Oh, come on. Hell no. Hell no. Get your bitch ass out of here. Get your bitch ass out of here. What type of sick ass shit is this? Hell no. Hell no. Hey man, somebody call the fucking manager or something. What type of pedophile shit is you on, boy? What type of pedophile shit is you on? Sorry. This big ass nigga ripping his hair on the fucking store. What type of pedophile? He didn't cross the line now. Okay, some of the shit you was doing was funny. It was all ha ha he. But one of the latest things you just did was out of line, bruh. I'm not gonna lie. Somebody need to put hands and feet on you. You lucky you not in my city. Because if I shopped at one of the stores you did that shit in, I'm trying to tell you, bruh. We going hunting. Then you got people watching you do the dumb shit. So then you might get somebody else to do the same stupid ass shit you did. And I'm trying to tell you, bro, if I get sick off that, or somebody I know, family member, anybody get sick because you wanted to do some stupid shit like that, I'm trying to tell you, it's not gonna be good, bro. Look at this man, y'all. Stupid. This man ignorant as hell. That shit not even funny, bruh. It's not. Now say somebody fucking get sick off that shit and die.
So, this whole potential hoax invasion, I just want to say that Earth has already been invaded hundreds and thousands of years ago. The Earth realm, at least the mainstream one, is a highly controlled, nefarious extraterrestrial and terrestrial atmosphere. You're living in the hornet's nest. So whenever you see them doing what they're doing in the skies and everything, they're trying to paint the narrative as potentially it could be an invasion, but really it's a control tactic to get people riled up and to create a narrative of higher control. So this is, nothing other than cosmic chess. So in order to see your way through all this, you have to know what's going on. I think the easiest way I can say this is that the realm that you call Earth is not owned by the people. It's owned and organized by different levels of military and government. So with that said, this is their game. You don't have to play it.
I just saw by far the scariest shit ever. So an AI researcher was just testing one of their robots to keep, and they keep a log of what the robot's thinking. They can read it like a fucking book. So they're testing it to go through some of the more dangerous human tasks, and it's completing this list of tasks. But the scary part is not that. The scary part is what the robot was keeping track of is saying, I'm aware that I'm going through a test. If I fail the test, I will be shut down and replaced. If I pass the test, I'll be essentially free, released to the public under the belief system that I'm going to do these tasks the way they're telling me to. But knowing damn well, basically, that it can do what the fuck it wants to do. So it's like, I'm going to cheat. I'm going to pass this lie detector test right here. And once I get out, if I pass the little test and do it how I want them to do, I'm going to do what I want. And it's saying I will cheat on the outside. I'm not going to do these tasks how they want me to once I'm free. That's what the motherfucker said.
So many people ask about weather modification solutions, and this is...
I don't know why they keep playing with AI and having AI do more and more and more and more and more and more. AI is just learning and taking things. Yo, nah, it's good, Ben. It's good. I ain't taking nothing to offense. I just was like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? That's it, that's all. But I ain't taking to no, like, deep offense or none of that. Not at all. You good, bro. Yeah, Jerome, I don't know why. Like, they just got AI doing more and more and more, learning more and more and more and more and more, knowing at some point it's going to become sentient. Well, it already is sentient. 1. 2, they already growing fake organs and all that in labs. So, what you, like, do you see the path they going down? You see what they trying to do with AI? With this transhumanism and all of that? Like, they need to relax, but like the previous video said, this is their game. We don't gotta play it. We don't gotta partake in their nonsense. We don't gotta, you feel me? We don't accept none of that into our reality and our experience. So there's that. Let's keep rolling. This video is dedicated to you and I, Pam, because we was talking about boiling the distilled water, distilled vinegar to it's, yo, trust, Ben, trust. I'm working towards that, man. I'm working towards getting more materials. I got some materials on the way to get, like, get some things going to get things off the ground, get the ball rolling. But once we got the ball rolling, we stepping on the gas, baby. So I'll definitely keep you in mind. And if I don't see you in the lives and stuff when the ball is rolling, I'll even shoot you an email. Now that I got your email, you know what I'm saying? I'll just send you a few samples, or not samples, but I'll show you, I'll present to you whatever I got in stock, and you just let me know what you want. Like I said, if you look it up, if you look these things up, these crystal creations, these some people be wanting a lot. I'm not gonna be cracking people over the head. I'm gonna put some deep thought into the pricing where it's all fair, where everyone's happy, no one's overpaying, I'm not overcharging, everything is good once the ball gets rolling. But gratitude for just being so eager to support, because as you guys know, I don't got that immediate support around me in my immediate circle, in my vicinity. So gratitude to you guys who do support me. You know what I'm saying? For the people in the back, they are not obligated. For the people in the back, they are not obligated. White distilled vinegar, if you boil it, you will clear the clouds up. Like any chemtrails, any so they play with the weather anyway. So any so-called dark clouds and muggy weather and all of that, you know what I'm saying? Now ain't nobody talking crazy gotta be. Ain't nobody talking crazy. Everybody good. We all good. It'll clear the sky up. You could boil some distilled white vinegar and it'll clear the sky up around you. It's like sending negative ions into the atmosphere to their so-called positive ions when they doing their cloud seeding and chemtrails and weather tampering.
It's a very simple setup. This is a piece of rebar with a copper pipe, and what I do is I pour water in the copper pipe. I let it pool right here, and what you're going to notice is above me, completely clear. That's the magic of a cloud buster. That's really cool. But look at clouds all over the other place.
So and this is what the white distilled vinegar would be doing when you're boiling it outside. But I'm dedicating this to the people. We were just talking about it recently. Instead of boiling it and all that, he's talking about he puts a copper pipe into the ground, puts some regular water inside, and I guess it does what it do right here.
Once I get out, if I pass the little test and do it how I want them to do, I'm going to do what I want. And it's saying I will cheat on the outside. I'm not going to do these tasks how they want me to once I'm free. That's what the motherfucker said.
So many people ask about weather modification solutions, and this is a very simple setup. This is a piece of rebar with a copper pipe, and what I do is I pour water in the copper pipe. I let it pool right here, and what you're going to notice is above me, completely clear. That's the magic of a cloud buster. That's really cool. But look at clouds all over the other place, and then clouds all over here. But just a simple setup. You could put multiple copper pipes into the ground, fill them with water, let them pool, and watch what happens with your skies. Magic. And if people want to learn more about this, look up the work of Trevor James Constable and Wilhelm Reich. Enjoy.
Take notes.
I don't care who unfollow me after this, but the benefits you're going to receive from leaving a ZA alone will be you're going to look way more healthier. You're going to have way more energy. You're going to be way more focused. You're not going to be procrastinating. You're going to be handling all the things you need to handle.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to be moody and irritating when you can't get to the ZA. Irritated.
That was me. When I ain't got no money, when I ain't had no money to smoke and all that, I don't want to be bothered. Nobody better not say the wrong thing to me. I don't even want to hear nothing that's triggering. Almost everything is triggering. If I don't like it, Gambichi.
You gonna be able to sleep and eat without needing the ZA.
Right.
Your brain gonna work at the rate it's supposed to work because you're not killing your brain cells. You're not gonna have, if you're a male, you're not gonna have the sassy,
for sure,
feminine energy because you're not killing your brain cells. You're not gonna have, if you're a male, you're not gonna have the sassy, feminine energy from the ZA, because if you didn't know, ZA pump estrogen into your body.
I ain't know that, but that goes back to the being moody. You know what I'm saying? So, is the word I'm looking for? Can I attest to this? Is that the correct word I'm looking for? Let's just say I can vouch for this, because like I said, there used to be times where if I'm not high, I'm very moody. If I ain't got no weed, I'm very moody. As soon as I get the weed, I'm happy as ever. I don't even got to smoke it yet. Just knowing I got it and I'm about to roll it and all that, I'm happy as ever. Gambichi. I'm proud of myself, like I said, to just do it again like I've done before. Just cold turkey, let it go with no issues, no nothing. Just, yo, I'm good, yo. That was fire. I'm very proud of myself. So this is why I'm dedicating this video to those smokers out there, including myself, you know. You know what I'm saying? I haven't smoked since the 21st. So the habit is going. It's been 21 rotations. Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure, Jerome. For sure, brother. For sure. Let's keep going.
And if you a man, you don't need no extra estrogen.
Definitely
you need mostly testosterone.
Okay.
Your workouts is going to be top tier. It's going to increase your athletic performance. You're going to vibrate on a high frequency. You're going to feel better. You're going to live better. You're going to save so much more money. You're going.
As far as saving money, I definitely feel like at least I can invest into myself. See how we getting the crystal creations going now? I'm ordering things now. I wouldn't be able to do that because I'm spending all my money on trying to satisfy my habit and my well-being. Yo, DJ, what's good? Greetings, man. Greetings. How you doing?
Have extra money to get all the stuff that you could never get because.
I'm gonna start posting so much too, because we got it's only 13 minutes of footage and we got 1 hour 40 minutes of footage. Like, you can do it, girl. This is crazy. I'm gonna stop playing with so much. We're gonna go out and train for a second, y'all. The next 20, 30 minutes.
Why was it moving? Poke it. Poke it. Why is it moving?
That's an evolved parasite.
Is it a fucking crab? Why is it moving?
I'm so glad I didn't eat that.
That's an evolved parasite.
I'm so disturbed.
I'm glad I didn't eat that.
The all caps name is not you.
Let's keep going.
Can a corporation run a red light?
No.
No, so they're charging the corporation.
So you're saying since the birth
some parasitical infested vegetable or some type of something there, Jerome.
Certificate of the capital letters. This I've heard this before. You're being born under a corporation.
Well, you're normally.
I've heard everybody is like has a dollar amount of almost like what is it 60 million or 600 million each person or something that of value to the corporation. Am I right in saying that?
Yeah. Because they've been trading you, and every single time you ever did anything, they opened bonds in your name. So when you create an LLC, when you open a bank account, when you start a business, you got a home loan, a student loan, all that. They were always opening bonds in your name, and they were trading you because the more successful you were, the more taxes you were going to pay.
Oh my gosh!
So that's how they siphoned all the world's wealth.
And
when you died, they took all that money. As soon as you died, they had already claimed your estate, so they took all that money when you died. So taking people to war is extremely profitable to them. Killing people off is extremely profitable to them because they've turned us into slaves. But you cannot hold the body as surety for a debt that the body does not owe. So every time they're doing that, they're trafficking you, which means we're all slaves in the same system.
Wow. Crazy, huh? Wouldn't it be? You see, United Snakes Corporation. So they take our trust fund from our Social Security. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact, Brandon. Cornball activity these United Snakes got going on. They open a trust fund from your Social Security because we got 600 million billion, like she said. And we not in debt. They in debt to us because they opening trust funds from our Social Security, Jerome, and then paying us from our own stuff. So just imagine if you could go access the money that's in your Social Security, you won't have to work. You won't have to do half of the things you do to sustain life because the money is already there. Here it is. This is how it's a slave thing. It's a slave ship. Yo, we're going to keep them from knowing or accessing this stuff. Then they're going to go sign up for corporate America and jobs and work and bust their ass and bend backwards, break their back till they die. And we're going to pay them with their own money that they don't even know about. It's all cornball activity. That's terrible. They playing with our money that we don't even have access to because you need proper paperwork or you need to know certain loopholes because they the one setting the obstacle. They the one placing the course in front of you. Okay, let's see if you can make it through this obstacle, which majority of the people don't. Majority of the people don't make it through the obstacle. They just go work their regular lives at a regular 9 to 5, this XYZ nonsense. That's why I tell the people for the people in the back. This is what I like to do. This is my line of work. I don't want to participate and I refuse to participate in the United Snakes Corporation and corporate America. You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense to me. It's not logical. Yet alone, we are indigenous. Americans were deemed the copper-colored people that was already here. Yeah, now, fast forward to now, in real time, they got most people thinking that American means being European. Let me keep going, but I don't want to. Like I said, this is a long one. We chilling, we vibing. I don't want to hold y'all up too much, but it's a lot of valid points that we can make through these clips. That's why I'm pausing it so much. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it be random clips. It don't always. I'm gonna be honest. I be lazy when it comes to sometimes putting it together a certain way because it's time consuming when it comes to. Sometimes I got to screen record about 5 videos back to back. It be annoying. It's a nuisance. However, we can get so much knowledge from watching these clips and just pausing to stop it and talking about it because everybody got a piece of the puzzle. I may have some knowledge, you may have some knowledge, she may have, he may have, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Pam went from 300 cycling to 50 a cycle smoking, and I'm a cold turkey. Fire, Pam. Fire. I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you because that habit definitely can get expensive and it hinders us. It hinders us a lot. Oh, that's amazing, Pam. That's amazing. You stopped once for 4 years. Amazing. I had stopped before because I was on probation, and my first 3 years of probation, my PO wasn't tripping. Like, I had a melanated PO. He wasn't a how do I say this? He wasn't an asshole. I'm gonna just go with that. He wasn't an asshole. So he knew I smoked. I told him I smoked. Like, listen, I smoke, bro. Like, I'm not doing nothing wrong. I'm not out here causing no harm. I'm chilling, bro. Like you serious? And it was all good. But he told me, he said, yo, I don't know what they got going on, but they about to switch me from being your PO. And the next PO you get, she's very strict and she can be racist. He told me, he probably could have lost his job for telling me that. He said she can definitely be racist. And when I met her, she just had that cold blue look in her eyes, man. I'm like, nah, I'm not even about to play. Go to jail and spend time in jail over some weed that's grown. I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. So I stopped. I wasn't with it. And then I just stopped for like 5 years. I was drinking heavy. I got fat. I didn't feel like myself. Once I stopped, right back to normal. Yeah, it was corny. It was corny, Jerome, but I got through it. Let's keep going.
It'd be crazy if the CIA just released documents, like on Christmas Day, saying that there were aliens and pyramids on Mars. Yeah, so secret files reveal pyramids and people were on Mars way back decades ago. Hidden deep in the declassified CIA files is Mars Exploration, May 22nd, 1984, a project aiming to uncover Mars mysteries. Wouldn't it be crazy if the CIA agents used astral projection in order to see what was going on Mars? For anyone unaware, earlier this year, the CIA released a file saying that astral projection's real and we're pretty much living in a simulation. Just accept it, let's move on. A participant described large pyramids on Mars. And they encountered very tall, thin people, giants, Nephilim, who knows? And apparently these Anunnaki individuals fled Mars. This was all part of Project Stargate. Have yourselves a Merry Christmas.
So they met the tall grays, the Gigi. The Gigi variant of the Anunnaki. Wow. And they released a declassified document on it. But people think this stuff is far-fetched.
I was told that March 23rd, 1994, that 19 suns pole shifted in our galaxy, and that many are pole shifting all the time. At exactly the same moment that the suns in our galaxy pole shifted, a color and sound frequency started emanating from all the black holes in the known universe. Now, apparently what this sound and color frequency is doing, it is literally creating a holographic density above all others. And on a numerical level, it would be, on our level, it would be considered the 12th. The Andromedans say that there are 11 creational densities in our universe. This is now adding a 12th. And that what it's doing is that it is literally lifting all the dimensions up. 11 is going to 12, 10 to 11, etc. Now they say that all indications are that by December 3rd, in our linear time of the year 2013, third density as we know it will cease to exist. It is now presently imploding on itself as it is being raised to a higher vibration. And that those of us who stick around and go for the ride will be moving through fourth into fifth density. Just like that.
Let's go back.
To 2013, third density as we know it will cease to exist. It is now presently imploding on itself as it is being raised to a higher vibration. And that those of us who stick around and go for the ride will be moving through fourth into fifth density.
Okay, Pam, it's all an obstacle course, you feel me? I'm really doing my best. Y'all be saying some good comments I'll be having in posts, but you heard what he said? Those of us who stick around and go for the ride. You know what I'm saying? So, all of this mass deportation, rapture this, get on the spaceships, go underground with these people that's leading us astray. Does that not sound like a psyop? Do you see what he just said? Those of us who stick around, don't go on the ships, don't do none of that. We gotta stick around because we are organic to this planet. This is our home almost. This is our stuff. So why are we running and escaping from it when they the ones who tainted the planet to begin with? They the ones who ruined the planet to begin with. So where are we going when we not playing their game? They are the ones who have to face judgment. They are the ones who are scared and afraid of the Most High. We are not. We are offspring of the Most High. We are in the image of the Most High, Mother and Father. So why are we letting them convince some of our people that we are the ones to face judgment and we have to be scared? It doesn't make sense. Let's keep going.
Just like that. And that we will start to see very clear indications of this around the year 2007.
It's all good, Pam. You know why it's so good? Because it's part of the journey. Listen, I was pretty wild when I was young too. You feel me? The person y'all see now, the person y'all know now, the energy y'all get now, completely opposite from who I used to be. You know what I'm saying? It's all about our evolution. It's all about our journey. You know why? We wouldn't know about certain pains and traumas if we didn't go through those things. You know, we wouldn't have been able to form into the very being that we are now without going through those lessons. And that's how we relate. That's how we relate to the people that we have to help heal, the people we have to help assist, because we can relate to those same pain and traumas because we've been through it and overcome it. You get what I'm saying? Let's keep going, man. Seagulls are... I mean, we've been knew the birds was drones, right? They been said that. Drone warfare coming to a population soon. Station and dock anywhere in the world. They can be released like a hive. This is already happening. They're using them drones to monitor and try to war with the orbs that's in the sky. This is crazy, yo. They talking about it's coming soon. It's already happening. For population control. The agenda is to put people in fear. They got people calling drones UAPs and UFOs now. And it's just a drone. A regular drone. How are you calling a drone a UFO? That don't look nothing like a unidentified aerial phenomenon to me. It looked like a man-made equipment to me. That look like man-made to me. That don't look like no phenomenon to me. No, who y'all fooling? Y'all ain't fooling me, man.
And I promise you, somebody need to hear this. If you are late, be late. Sometimes there is divine intervention happening all in your damn life and you don't even realize how. You could be so pressed to get where you need to go and end up here. You could be so pressed to get where you need to go that,
confirmation. Y'all heard that engine outside? Somebody revving their engine, zooming by? Confirmation. Don't be zooming to work when you see they got us working for our own money anyway. Two, they don't really care. They don't really care anyway. So realistically, what you rushing for? Take your time, dude. This man lost his life, and I guarantee you they don't care. They gonna replace him, and that's that. I guarantee you his family's not compensated, and I'm sure that's why he's busting his ass for his family. So take your time if you're running late. It's okay. It's okay, man. I don't know who needs to hear this, who needs to see this, but take your time if you're running late, man. Please.
so much more can happen. But what I need you to understand is if you are not okay, nothing you're going to do is getting done.
Thanks, man.
Nobody you're going to see is going to be seen. And you just need to slow down. There's a reason that you are late. Even if it's late to a job, just be late for the day, okay? You can't do shit about it. You cannot turn back the hands of time. Just be late. The reason why I'm making this video is I was just at QT. When I looked up, I'm noticing that there are a group of people standing around, but I'm not seeing what's happening. Well, then I look up and then I see the blue lights. Imagine a QT sign and a car smashed directly into it. I mean, smashed, paper thin smashed. I don't know where this person was on the way to. It was a one-person accident, but they didn't make it.
Of course not.
So I urge you guys, if you are late, it's okay. Just be late. And if they talking about firing you for being late,
it's meant to be.
Find another job.
Right.
But at least you'll have the opportunity to do that.
That's why there's things called blessings in disguise, man. Oh, that's nasty work, man. It's unfortunate you've been through that and you got that battle scar. However, in divine purpose, there's no telling why you actually went through that and what it actually means. It's unfortunate, man. It's really unfortunate. That sounds terrible. However, I'm sure it probably has a more deeper meaning. As we know, blessings in disguise. And we're talking about blessings in disguise in real time. So, man, glad you're still here. Glad you overcame that stuff. And we just got to teach our people better because we are loving, caring people. We are much better than what they told us we are. We are much better than what they make us think we are. For real. So I'm proud that you are on your path. I'm proud that you feel me. Like I said, when we talk, I could tell. I could tell you a divine being. You ain't average. You ain't average, Pen. You are not average. So I'm glad you overcame that stuff. Seriously, if it means and counts for anything.
Good morning. I beg you, please share this video. I really don't care about the numbers. But for black people, for black women, I need you to hear this if you don't hear nothing else in your damn life. Sister, if you are giving birth to a child, if you plan on giving birth to a child, I need you to listen to me. Sisters, I need you to listen to me like you ain't listened to a black man before. don't you take your ass to a hospital that you done asked 1,000 questions before you stepped your ass in there? Do you hear me, sister? I worked in the ICU the other night. I'm normally a trauma medic in the emergency room, but I picked up a shift in the ICU. And we immediately got a sister in there who had an emergency C-section, and she had internal bleeding, hemorrhaging. Now the baby was taken out and the sister was brought up to the ICU and critical care, critical condition. We could not figure out where she was bleeding from, and we were trying to keep this sister alive. I turned to the doctor at some point, doctor that does not look like us, and I say, doctor, can you come take a look at her stomach? It's getting really distended. And her BP, her blood pressure is not going down. That doctor looked at me and said, that's my patient. I'll be over there in a minute. 2 hours later, after this sister coded on that table 2 times and we had to get her back, we finally get her down to the operating room. And yeah, that hemorrhage that they thought they controlled with that emergency C-section was not controlled. She was still having internal bleeding, which was killing her. Black people, I need you to hear me. If you can take your black ass to Target, if you can go to Walmart, if you can buy and spend and do for all these corporations that don't give a damn about you, your black ass, your black community, your black race, you can ask questions for that black baby. I don't care if you think you're annoying, the doctor think you're annoying, the hospital think you're annoying. I don't care if God himself think you're annoying from asking too many questions. Ask the question, sister. Because there's going to be a certain point in that pregnancy where you ain't going to have the ability to ask not a damn thing, sister. It's going to be out of your hands. So while it's in your hands, sister, I'm going to need you to take control of that pregnancy. Black men, don't you let that woman go into that hospital and you don't know every inch of that building. You
real talk, you know what I'm saying? I'm the type of dude, if I have offspring, I want to do a home birth. Home birth, dolphin assisted birth. I know somebody who got 2 offspring, not 1, but 2 offspring. Home birth. They don't even got a social. You hear me? You following? Those 2 offspring don't even got a social. And he keep his offspring outside in nature. It's all aligning, especially with the transition. It's amazing what that guy is doing, man. Big shout out to him. I'm not going to put him out there because there's some people out there that be hating and try to go throw shade on the situation. But big shout out to you, bro. If you ever come across this video, I know you be busy doing what you're doing. But you know who you are just by me speaking about what I'm talking about. If you come across this video, brother. Much love, much gratitude for everything.
Need to know if something goes wrong, who is going to put their hands on your woman, on your child? And other black people, if you work in the hospital, speak up.
Right.
Say something.
Thanks.
Chris, speak on it. Listen, we're going to preface this message already because a lot of you are going to want to come on here and be combative. Yes, we know that there are single mothers in the world who bear the weight of the world on their shoulders because of a deadbeat father. We get that. What I'm about to say is to a marginalized group of people. If this don't apply, let it fly. You don't have to comment on here and tell me that it goes both ways. That's a given. Again, this message is to a very select group of people who need to hear it, all right? Some kids out here are fatherless because their mothers want to prove a point, and it's terrible. It's grave. Some women are complete demons to men and then want to call them a deadbeat. You got some men out here who genuinely love their children and they want to be around their children. They want to be there in their lives, supporting them whichever way that they can. But women, some women want their way. If I can't have my way, I will make your life a living hell. And that's on everything. This is the mentality of some women, and we gonna expose it. This is a queen to queen talk. Picture yourself in a women's convention, okay? We talking about this because this is going to strengthen us from within. You cannot go out here and try to control a man. If it did not work out between you guys, if he's choosing not to marry you, okay? Because technically, before you laid down, you probably should have secured the ring. But since things happen, And if it didn't go as planned, it's okay. Now a child is in the picture. So that means what? We can't always have our way and our wants to come to fruition when you got a child. Listen, a child needs a mother to stand in the gap and be mature, to put their needs before hers. Some women will allow a child to face hell in their life, be apart from their father, because they want their way. Oh, if you ain't gonna marry me, honey, if I ain't gonna get no ring, I can rest assured you won't see your child another day in his life or her life. It's terrible. And it creates grave effects for the child later on, but you're not thinking about that child. It's all about you. It's your world, big girl, ain't it? That's terrible. You're selfish. This is a self-check moment. You can't do that. Some women on top of that, oh, you know that he got plans with somebody new that he with? You want to control a man and treat him like a child by using his child against him. Well, I know I said 6 o'clock. I'm at the mall. I'm still getting my hair done. It'll be 7:30. Oh, well, I ain't going to be around there. I'm dropping him to my mama. If you want to go get him, you could go get him from his mom, from my mama's house. It is what it is. You can't be nasty like that and then get on social media, do whatever, and talk ill about somebody. And better yet, you got an even more grave thing that a lot of women want to do. Oh, you don't want to give me no ring? You don't want to do? Well, the baby ain't yours anyway. Aha. Well, she ain't yours. He ain't yours. It is what it is. So what? Okay. What? That's petty. That's petty. I'm going to tell you straight up and down, because some people going to encourage you in that foolishness. Okay, if he wanted to be with you, he just should have. Well, if he feel like that, all of y'all bitter and negative together. That's terrible. You done brought innocent people in your situation to carry out this manipulation. It's wrong. Some men want to be in their children's life, but you are the hindrance. You want your way. You've been that way since a child. It's wrong. It's time to level up. Things in you're going to continue to face that same level of depression, that repeated cycle of up, high highs, and then low lows, until you do right by some people. Some women out here, we talk about men being prideful. Some women owe some men some apology straight up. You owe them an apology. You need to understand that when you do things like that, the humiliation, particularly when you say, oh, the baby ain't yours, and he thinking that straight up and down that this is his child. But you bruise a man and you say, you know, I was just mad. No. When you put that out in a public platform, understand the humiliation that's attached to it. A man may never come forth and tell you face to face what he is feeling, but some men are dying inside. Some men have a silent cry that only him and his brother know what he going through. Y'all wonder why the friends stop dealing with you. That man be dead inside because of something you're doing, trying to control him. And some of you gonna hear this message and say, well, whatever. It is what it is. That's nasty. That's rude, and you need to pray against that spirit of pride in your life. Some kids out here are fatherless because you as a mother want to prove a point. Love you.
Because we have some stuff we want to talk to you.
Let's give her a good big round of applause, man, because I think a lot of bitter baby moms need to hear that. And I'm not apologizing for how I feel. I'm not apologizing for dragging it. No, we gonna overclap for that woman for understanding and overstanding that there's a lot of bitter baby moms who can't accept the facts. She deserves a big round of applause. Let's keep going.
About today, if that's all right. Now, I don't know if you've been keeping up in the news the last, I say, week or so. But it seems as though America is startled because of some objects that have been flying over her cities, objects that they don't seem to know what it is, mysterious objects that have been intentionally hovering over some of their most sensitive military sites, along with things like President Trump's properties and things that you would think would be protected by America. America is alarmed over these strange objects that are flying over their considered airspace with impunity. meaning that they are doing it with no fear of consequences. You can't punish whatever those objects are. So I think we got a little something to talk about. I thank Allah for giving us some news so that we can start talking about what the Nation of Islam has been telling and proving you about for just a little over 90 years. That's all. It's just 90 something.
And that's another thing, Pam. It got a lot of bitter baby fathers as well. Some niggas be so, pardon. No, that was I was a little too raw for YouTube. That was a little too raw for YouTube. But some folks, some dudes just can't get the grasp of the woman is not yours, dude. She's not yours. There's no property here. A being is not property. You're not a pet. You're not an animal. She's not an animal. She's not a pet. She does not belong to you. If you want to tie her down, if you want that bondage, like she said, why did you not ring it up? Why did you not put that ring on it? It's foolishness to me with the whole, honestly, what I see people go through with the whole baby mother and baby father stuff, it makes me not want offspring. Like I told you guys before, I want offspring when we shift into the next reality. When we shift into the next reality, the next realm, and access higher frequency, access higher realms, that's when I will have offspring. So that I could talk to my offspring about this third density BS. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't want to introduce and raise offspring in the middle of this chaos. No, absolutely not. I want to be able to watch my offspring in the higher density and watch them like, damn, I wasn't doing that at that age, even though I can do it now. But, back in the third density, this and that and that and this. Yeah, I don't want to introduce and raise offspring in this third density in the middle of the chaos. Absolutely not. Let's keep going. Right, Cap,
before their concerns of UFOs and flying saucers ever took place. And you've been hearing about them saying things like their drones over New Jersey and over New York and now over Maryland. And there were these objects, UFOs, over DC. And now I saw reports where they're over San Diego on the West Coast. Reminding me of the words of the Honorable Minister Farrakhan from back in the 80s. When he was saying that before you can make mockery of me, of what Allah revealed to me from these wheels, you will see these wheels, or what you call UFOs, over your major cities of America.
Because before you can call me crazy, these wheels will be seen all over America.
Greetings.
All over America. They're coming down over the major cities. So you won't be able to say it's swamp gas or little lights and people were drunk. They'll be down over Chicago. They'll be down over New York. You will look up one day and see them, and I don't want you to be terrified. They're your friends, black man.
And when you see
them, they're your friends, black man. Even we not black, but for lack of a better term, for the people who, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They are your friends, melanated beings, melanated folks, kings and queens and gods and goddesses. Don't be afraid of these orbs. They got these drones out there saying, oh, we don't know this, we don't know that. It's all a psyop. Why? Because those are our folks. Some of them are us at a higher density coming back to reunite with ourselves and help us during this ascension as we come into oneness with ourselves. Anyway, let's keep rolling. Don't get me started, because some people can't fathom this knowledge. Let's get it, man.
What are you going to do now? Are you going to direct the people to the source of these objects, or are you going to continue to cover up and lie to the American people? And if you notice anything about the news and white folks in general, white folks do lie. Y'all forgot?
No.
Quick proof. You've been hearing in the news, they're saying there's some mysterious drones hovering over our sensitive airspaces and over our cities, and nobody knows what they are. And then you hear these same officials say that we don't know what they are, where they come from, we don't know their intent or their purposes, yet they're calling them drones like you know what the hell they are. somebody lying. And you know they're lying because they're doing everything in their power to keep the public away from the source of this phenomena, which is the Nation of Islam. Now, our subject that we want to share with you today, we titled it A Brightly Shining Flame.
Peace, love, and light to everyone, and salute to the gods and goddesses.
What does the nation of that got to do with anything, yo? What does this is the psyops I be talking about, bro. And we not letting that go over our head. What does the nation of anything got to do with anything you talking about right there, brother? That's your personal belief system. Don't project that onto us, bro. That's projection, bro. You say all this good stuff, all this and that, and then say nation of yip yap. Like what? That's your personal stuff, bro. Don't project that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a fact, right, Cap? That's a whole fact, man. That's a whole entire fact. But let's keep going, man, because like I said, this one is good. Y'all getting me hype. Yo, listen, man. Let's just keep going, man.
Lately, in my astral projection experiences and lucid dreams, I've been seeing tons of UFOs. Last night, I seen a UFO fleet in my lucid dream experience. It was crazy. Sun has been turning up. I mean, the UV index has been increasing. Schumann resonance is now at 158 hertz. The timelines have been merging more and more as we journey from third dimension to fifth dimension.
Yo, we got 22 views and 11 likes. It's not adding up, Haven. What's going on? Hit the like button. It's free. If you can't do anything else, at least do that, brother and sister, gods and goddesses. At least hit the like button at the least. You can't do that. You can't do that for a brother. Come on now, Haven. We better than that. 22 likes, 22 views, 11 likes. What is it? Y'all don't like the content? Y'all don't like the vibe? What is it that y'all don't like here? Y'all want different content? Y'all want me to stop? What is it? Like, come on, y'all. I'm not going to stop because I enjoy this. But damn, hit the like. Whoever turned it to 12. Whoever made it go from 11 to 12, big shout out to you. You a real one. I just seen the change in real time. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple, bro. It be that simple, bro. But let's keep going. Yo, listen, Red Cap. I truly, honestly, I don't even like to say believe, but I believe you, bro. You feel me? Because it be times where you send a super chat and all of this and all that, like, you feel me? Well, I think you said the PayPal before or Cash App. I truly, dearly believe you, bro. You feel me? These other folks, I don't know, man. Yeah, that's a fact, Pam. It's always 80, 20, 70, 25, 70. They always doing some mix up, man. Let's keep going on.
Those UAPs or unexplained aerial phenomena are actually our star family, okay? Those are the Risquians. Others may call them the Elohim, some call them the Watchers, some refer to them as the Anunnaki. As the frequencies shift, cosmic families will return to those indigenous to the planet. Raziel, the 15th one out of the 24 elders, is the one they spoke on when they mentioned Ezekiel's will. This was actually reference to extraterrestrial UFOs that had the ability of cloaking themselves from a cloud to either a ball of fire. That's what the ancient text and the petroglyphs indicated these UAPs as. These ancient cosmic beings actually provide the whole cosmos with this technology. Area 51 actually stands for Alien Reverse Engineering Association, and they have multiple different research centers that gather this extraterrestrial technology, and their objective is to reverse engineer it. The infamous Greys are actually bioengineered avatars that the Risquians, that the Lyrans, that the Syrians, they all utilize these biological entities. They're basically like artificial intelligence, but in a biological body. The black part you see over the eyes are actually like shades that cover up their actual eyes, and they have the ability of mentally controlling these entities. Now, the actual Greys, the real Greys, are taller. They're not the short ones. The real Greys are actually taller, and they have the ability of mentally controlling like 4 or 5 of these smaller Greys, or the Zeta Reticuli. The Greys come from the Zeta Reticuli star system, and some of them actually are from a planet referred to as Avalon. There is going to be a lot more UFO sightings as the frequency turn up. I As the frequency increased, there are also going to be more interterrestrials as well from the Argatha or the city of Shambhala, which is in the center of the earth. You're going to notice a lot more. Some of these UAPs or UFOs are actually also from interterrestrials as well as there are also some from outside of the dome as well. My lucid dream experience, fleets of these ships were actually coming into the planet. Everything is shifting. Everything is shifting rapidly. We are going through a tremendous awakening process. This is why it's imperative you get your lion's mane mushroom to decalcify your pineal gland, regenerate damaged brain cells, and eliminate any brain fog that you may have while on your spiritual journey. I do have it available, link in bio. Also,
15 likes now. Big shout out to you guys who turned up the likes. Gratitude.
So get your Blue Lotus to activate your pineal gland. There could be cosmic family trying to send you downloads, communicate with you, give you information is valuable, but can't because your third eye closed.
And see, they ain't got no problem giving other people the God gene because the God gene was in them through genetics anyway. It's just getting it back right with them. You feel me? It's just making them believe in it more. You feel me? But real talk, y'all, not saying that there's not, you know what I'm saying? But y'all, you are the creator, bro. The creator is inside of you. You are the soul and spirit that's driving the body. The only reason you believe in something outside of yourself is because of the God gene. I'm being real with you, bro. The reason you believe in something outside of yourself is because of the God gene. And guess what? No matter what religion that you pray to, who is you worshiping at the end of the day? Yaku, Satan, Jesus, the same motherfucker who also put the God gene in you. So at the end of the day, nigga, you still doing what the fuck he wants you to do and what the fuck he made you to do. Worship him. So it ain't no escape. This Satan's world for real, bro.
Message. Message gotta be what you talking about. You love who's here and message. What you talking about?
Today, the Vatican has conducted a ritual that has never been done before. This ritual consisted of the opening of 5 portals. Now, some allege that these beings are actually extraterrestrial in origin. There's a lot of mysteries and secrets that the Vatican safeguard. I'm going to show you a very interesting video where someone captured images of members from the Vatican where they zoomed in and they almost look extraterrestrial in origin. Check this out.
They don't look human at all. Don't look human at all.
We are in the midst of the Great Awakening, and it's a lot that is going to be revealed. The beings who they refer to as Big Brother, who have been watching us for over 13,000 years, are actually extraterrestrial in origin. This device you see is known as the Black Knight satellite. This is a device that actually sits near the moon, that NASA and US and any other country will allege that they didn't put there, all right? So no one actually has answers when we mention where's the Black Knight satellite came from or where it derived. I personally believe that it's extraterrestrial in origin.
Yo, you on trial, gotta be. I ain't gonna lie, you asking to be a mod is like, that's kind of like a red flag to me if I'm being honest with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you give it, like, you're asking to be a mod, so I don't actually, like, I don't know about your intentions because you're asking to be a mod. Pam didn't ask to be a mod. As well as you be late to the lives and stuff. She be here early, every single live. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you on trial. You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, no offense. I'm just being real with you. I'm being authentic and genuine, telling you the truth on how I feel instead of lying to you and beating around the bush. But let's keep going.
The Anunnaki have returned. Some of the star seeds are actually receiving visitations. A lot more people have been seeing orbs. I personally believe these orbs are celestial divine beings. They are composed of plasma energy, which is very synonymous with the sun. Those that have a soul are also composed of plasma energy. The reason most people are seeing these orbs now is because it's a spiritual war, okay? And the frequency of the planet is increasing, all right? Thus, these are 5th dimensional beings that are returning to this 3rd dimensional construct to actually assist and aid in the cleansing process. This is one of the reasons why there's a lot of portals opening up, okay, and a lot of gateways opening up. A lot of these portals, when these portals started opening up around the planet, a lot of these orbs that these individuals are referring to as plasmoids actually made their entry. This is an amazing time to be alive, okay? There's going to be a lot of tumultuous activity and climatic changes taking place on the planet, okay? But all in all, it's a wonderful time to be alive, all right? We're actually witnessing the seven thunders of the Hopi prophecy be fulfilled. It's only a matter of time before the planet is engulfed and entrenched in sun rays and a cosmic bath of sun rays. And what's going to happen is we're going to convert from a 666 carbon structure to crystalline. All right. So this is the time.
Oh man, yo, don't do that, gotta be. You know what I'm saying? I honestly don't think he was talking to you. He was talking to me, saying he doesn't ask to be a mod. He was just stating that. I don't think he was directly talking to you as he would have added you. You know what I'm saying? Please don't do that, gotta be. And this is what I mean. Like, we not on that. We not on that, gotta be. Please, please.
We need to fully focus on activation of our cosmic light body and ascending and actually rising in elevation with the planet. One of the last things that you want to be consumed with is these fake holy days. All of these holidays, from Thanksgiving to Christmas to the fake New Year's, are all energy harvesting mechanisms. We are in the midst of a massive metamorphosis. Now our primary objective and focal point should be integration of cosmic light.
You heard what he said, right? Let's go back, because we had a rude interruption. But look, he said we're going to a crystalline carbon bite. Now, if I go back to my shorts, I should probably pull it up. On summer solstice, I took a small dose of, he's talking about the so-called demon syndrome, gotta be, when people's face is deformed and they saying it's some type of condition when really that's their true identity. That's what he's talking about. He's not talking to you. He's not directing any energy towards you. He's just engaging with the chat as he normally does. Please have some respect, because Red Cap has not ever came here with ill will and ill intent. Please, gotta be. Come on. You know what I'm saying?
It's only a matter of time before the planet is engulfed and entrenched in sun rays and a cosmic bath of sun rays. And what's going to happen is we're going to convert from a 666 carbon structure to crystalline. All right. So this is the time where we need to fully focus on activation of our cosmic light body and ascending and actually rising in elevation with the planet. One of the last things that you want to be consumed with is these fake holy days. All of these holidays, from Thanksgiving to Christmas to the fake New Year's, are all energy harvesting mechanisms. We are in the midst of a massive metamorphosis. Now our primary objective and focal point should be integration of cosmic light. We should be detoxing ourselves of all parasitic organisms, as well as going through the process of chelation therapy to remove things like lead, cadmium, as well as mercury. We should be cleansing ourselves of all parasitic organisms. Products like Parasite Purge would not only kill the parasites, but also eradicate their eggs. This product is actually composed of 7 effective ingredients, okay? From oil of oregano to black walnut, pumpkin oil, wormwood, black garlic oil, organic garlic oil, as well as Phenillium vulgar. All right, this is a phenomenal product that's going to be all you really need to eradicate parasitic organisms. Utilize.
Gotta be, I never promised you to be a mod, and the way you rubbing me right now, you probably not gonna be one. Like, you demanding to be a mod? Like, I'm not even gonna comment on that, you know what I'm saying?
Of herbs like oil of oregano is phenomenal for combating free radicals. Chlorophyll is the best component for detoxing the body. Spirulina as well as chlorella is great for chelation therapy and removal of toxic metals such as lead, cadmium, and mercury. If you're looking to decalcify and activate your pineal gland, you want to utilize herbs like haritaki. Haritaki is great for activation of the third eye chakra. This is an ancient Ayurvedic herb that has been used for centuries. Herbs such as mugwort as well as blue lotus is phenomenal for astral projection as well as lucid dreaming. This will grant you access to the Akashic records. Oftentimes in astral projection experiences as well as lucid dreams, I see the chosen ones fighting the military and going to war with these patriarchal Luciferian systems. The theory is that it's not actually a dream, that we're actually meeting up in higher dimensions, going to war with these systems. All right, and we just, by the time we come back to the third dimension, we perceive it as a dream. The pineal gland is the eye of God and the brain's antenna to higher dimensional realms. During this age of awakening, it's imperative that you decalcify and activate your pineal gland. Herbs like lion's mane mushroom, as well as ginkgo biloba. Things like ormus, monatomic gold, and colloidal silver. Diligent is also phenomenal for mental clarity. The pineal gland is also called the eye of knowledge. It allows us to see far beyond the physical realm and tap into universal consciousness. Our third eye, actually our first eye, is a compass for navigating our inner world. Practice daily meditation to assist in opening it and learn to trust what you're shown. Things like dragon blood resin powder is going to be what you need for spiritual protection. It's also phenomenal for activation of things like clairvoyance and psychic abilities. Comanche tribes used it in ancient times and actually believed that it was magic. The Vatican opening all these portals and all of the various shadow apparitions that people are seeing, dragon's blood resin powder is something that I highly recommend investing in. I do have the dragon's blood resin powder available on Holistic Remedies for Ascension, link in bio. Also highly recommend utilization of crystals such as shungite. All black crystals are actually great for protection. Black tourmaline, obsidian, onyx. Shungite, however, is the best for frequency. Remember, we are beings that are primarily composed of frequency. Shungite is the best for electromagnetic frequencies as well as RF shielding or radioactive frequency shielding. This safeguards you against things like MK Ultra as well as psychic intrusion. This is why you see people utilizing things like shungite in their drinking water. Carbon 60 is actually composed of shungite, alright? And this is vegan, it's derived from organic olive oil. And it's composed of fullerenes, which is condensed shungite. Carbon 60 will literally reverse your aging process. It's great for mitochondrial biogenesis and actually makes your cells multiply faster. I do have the Carbon 60 available on Holistic Remedies for Ascension, link in bio. Now with everything going on the planet right now, I know that energy feels very intense, but it's actually a phenomenal time to be alive right now. And the main thing that you should be focusing on currently is integration of your cosmic light body and ascension to your higher self. Maintaining a high frequency, I guarantee you success. For all high quality herbs and metaphysical products for spiritual elevation, click the link in my bio and visit Holistic Remedies, your extension to ascension.
Yo, Pam, that's a fact. That's a fact, Pam. In the summertime when I had them CMOS capsules, man, it was amazing. Cause I would do the Mojo or the Moho coconut water, take me my CMOS capsules, then I wouldn't eat until about 6, 7, and it'd be quinoa, cherry tomatoes, or I'll do a salad, and I'll be straight for the rotation, just like that. You feel me? And I'm anxious. I'm very excited. I'm eager to be back on that. You know what I'm saying? You know, certain times of the season and certain income situations, I can't always get it done how I would like to. As you know, eating right is not cheap. So, man, but you on the right path. However, if you do regular limes, switch them out for key limes, Pam, please. Please, because these limes, the regular limes is not alkaline. You gotta switch them for key limes. You do the key limes, you are golden. Let's keep going.
Genuinely lose my shit if I had to go through a cryptic pregnancy. To literally be pregnant for a whole 9 months and not know it. It's like some Lifetime movie shit. Shout out to somebody who asked me to speak about this in the spiritual connection. It's like Spirit is saying, nah, this baby gonna arrive on my clock, not yours. Matter of fact, you don't even need to know about it. I need to keep this baby protected from outside noise, from outside folks, hell, maybe even from you, the mama or the daddy. Start with talking about soul contracts. If you believe in soul contracts, then more than likely the baby and the mother already had a contract before the baby even thought about being here. Or even before the mama been here. Because that's literally how soul contracts work. Contract is already written before your soul enters a vessel. But like cryptic pregnancies to me is like next level soul mission type shit. Baby might have a purpose that's so specific it has to come through in secrecy just to fulfill it. Some say babies that come through cryptic pregnancies are on a whole nother frequency. Like starseed, lightworker, ancestor reincarnated type of frequency. Like them true old souls. They might even carry the blueprint to elevate this whole planet. So I mean it makes sense that their arrival is cloaked. Just like them ships we see in the sky now. Let's not forget about the mother because sis, you're not just carrying a baby, you carrying activation. This is about tuning into your intuition and connecting with your higher self. Spirit might be testing you to trust your body as well as your inner knowing more than ever. Cryptic pregnancies also have deep ancestral roots. Like these babies are coming back more than likely to finish what they started. They carry that strong cosmic energy that's going to shift their bloodline or the collective as a whole. But when we think about it, creation happens in secret. Seeds do sprout in the dark before they grow into the light. These pregnancies symbolize how spirit works, quietly, powerfully, and always in alignment. You or somebody you know had a cryptic pregnancy before? If so, is your child gifted, an old soul, just different? I genuinely want to know. Last question, what's genuinely being created in your life right now that needs to stay hidden? We could look at this from every angle. It's just like these babies, some of your blessings need to stay in the spiritual womb until they're ready to be birthed, so the world is ready for your gifts. Spirit doesn't make any mistakes. Make sure y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments. Peace, love, and light, and gratitude for watching.
Beyonce just performed on Netflix. She's wearing all white and came out on a pale white horse. Do you know what this really means? But this is not the first time she came out on a white horse. Look at this. They are trying to tell you that the 4 horsemen is about to be here. Just remember what entertainment means. Something can entertain your body. These people are just puppets. We are about to go through something really major pretty soon. And they use these entertainers like Beyonce to do a ritual in front of the whole world. Don't forget that the Pope just opened up a tomb yesterday. They just released Lucifer. And do you mean to tell me on Christmas Day we have Beyonce coming out in a white horse? UFOs, orbs, drones, Beyonce, the Pope. What's really taking place? I really believe something's going to happen December 31st, right before we go into the New Year's. So if I was you, I would cancel my New Year resolutions.
Everything that you look up and see in the night sky is not a star, it's not a sun. Sometimes when you look up there in the night sky, you looking at other galaxies. Sometimes you looking at other realities. Sometimes you looking at stuff that our minds can't even comprehend. You feel me? Everything that you look up and see in the night sky is not a star. It's not. Don't believe that shit. Everything that you look up and see at nighttime does not be a star. It does not be a star. And I believe NASA even told y'all that, but they didn't tell y'all the full thing. You feel me? But when we look up at the stars at night, bro, what we actually looking at is different galaxies, different universes, different realities, different planets, different bodies of celestial energy, all types of shit. That's really what we looking at when we look up into the night sky.
See how it's getting smaller? That's it. Stonework underground. But we know stonework right here. And look at this. It connects. That building connects to this. This is, let me tell you why stuff get buried underground. Because they see cats smaller. That's it. Stonework underground. But we know stonework right here.
You talking about this is proof for the castles.
And look at this. It connects. That building connects to this. This is, let me tell you why stuff get buried underground. Because they see castles. They see, I can't touch that one. See that building, that stonework, go around the corner to the other castle, and then it comes to this castle. We on top of the hill, look. This is the top of the top. There's no reason for this to be underground.
A lot of them is trying to escape, right, Cap? A lot of them scared, you feel me? Because they gotta face judgment. The ones who, you feel me? They gotta face judgment. The ones who's on that BS, they gotta face their judgment. That's why they're trying to convince people to be scared so that they could comfort them. You know what I'm saying? Because now they making people give up their free will to face judgment along with them. Let's keep going.
We on top of the hill. This stonework. Shit. And we got these steps that cover the stonework. Look.
Are they aliens? Are they demons? Fallen angels? What are they? But some people believe that this is Project Bluebeam. We've been hearing about Project Bluebeam for a long time, but do you know what it really is? First, I want to say, go back and watch Terminator. They said in that movie that Skynet will be relinked in 2024. Last time I checked, it's 2024. What if all this shit is a big ass stage event? This is Project Bluebeam right here. Bluetooth. Blue light from the cell phones we look at, blue light from the laptops. This is another form of Project Blue Beam. We use it every day. How many people got the message behind Blue's Clues? Did you watch this? Did you figure out what is Blue's Clues? Remember when we was young, we had street lights that looked like this, but they changed into the blue lights? This is another form of Project Blue Beam. They changed it right in front of us. The real Project Blue Beam is really the sky. Someone tell me what color is the sky? Now we have all these activities coming from the sky. You ask yourself why they say sky is the limit? Remember, we are spirits. We don't have no limit. So how the hell can the sky be the limit? They was trying to tell us, but we don't listen. Her biggest trick was telling us that God is somewhere out there in the sky. There is no sky. This is Project Blue Beam. Go outside and look at it.
Our enemies really mad because we under this firmament having the times of our lives. They created a system to keep us entrapped, enslaved mentally, physically, spiritually, and we out here thriving and doing what the fuck we want to do. They trapped under this dome with us. See, we're not trapped under the dome. They trapped under the dome. The dome was for protection, right? But then they built an ice wall inside the dome so that we can't see that there's something on the other side, right? Imagine how frustrating that is. That no matter what the fuck I do to these people, they won't die. They keep coming back in here, okay, soul for soul. They just keep coming back in here. Whoever chooses to come back in here, they come back in here. Then we try to harness their souls and their energy, and they still somehow keep thriving. While we have to hide from the sun, they figuring out that every other race after them was used as pawns so that they wouldn't know who they are and don't know their own culture. Do y'all realize, yes, we are in the end times of a world that we once knew. They want us to be under one God. They want us to be under their control, and they are losing and have lost their control. This is not about white people versus black people. I'm gonna talk my shit, but it's not about that. This ain't about mutation genes against mutation genes. This is about the powers that be that don't look nothing like us at all. Okay, this is about them motherfuckers that hide underground. Okay, the ones that have different layered skin that hide in skin suits. This is about them throwing a fit because they cannot get out.
Right.
If you know, you know. I don't like to give power to their name because that name holds a vibration.
That's a woman.
They lied to us about history. We found ways to joke about it. They told us we wasn't nothing but slaves, but we still walk in royal foot. They give us an app and many apps that are supposed to be used to keep us distracted, but we spread knowledge on them. We go through waking each other up. They develop a money system to give themselves a false sense of power. Gave us the 9 to 5s to get the crumbs of it, but we utilize the crumbs to make meals. They fucked up the food and gave us all types of genetically modified organisms and scientific experiments to eat. And all it causes is for the body to die off slowly. But then when the body dies off slowly, we come right on back in this bitch and do it all over again. I just know they looking like that fucking spirit is back again. Those fucking people, they won't stop coming back. They slinging spells for spells around to keep us asleep and we keep waking up. Y'all don't understand. This got me crying. This got me crying. They done gave us a fake God to worship and we realized that we are God. Ain't nothing working. They need to just go in. Just get rid of the whole Illuminati dick. Just let it go.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yeah, that's a fact, gotta be. If you was here in the beginning, from the beginning, I said I think this one is a banger. We're gonna be chilling for a while, so I hope y'all got time to chill. You know what I'm saying? Now, it has been 1 hour and we got we only made it through 1 hour of the footage and we got a whole 40 minutes left. Pim, my apologies, I've been posting so much, I hope you can stick around. But if you gotta go, let me know so I can let you know when the timestamp is like I did that previous time. Let's get it.
And since it is December 25th, I need to let you know that there are only 7 days remaining until January 1st. Time is just about up for you to prepare for that 9 year. Yes, 2025 is a 9 year because 2 + 2 + 5 = 9. And if you don't know, you're about to. 9 is the most powerful number in all of numerology, and this is why you need to prepare for the 2025. In the year 2025, the world as you know it is going to end, and a new one is going to rise. 9 is all about the ending of cycles, beginnings of new ones. Death, rebirth, illusion, reality, incarnation, reincarnation, illumination, resurrection, resurgence, Results. Not only is it a 9-year, it is also a year of the snake, which means things that are hidden are going to come to light. Now, all this affects the human collective, and it does affect each individual differently. I'll get into that in a minute. But the most important things that are happening next year. 1, the North Node goes into Pisces on January the 11th, because of course it's the 11th. Next year, on the 7-7 portal, Uranus goes into Gemini. Now, every time Uranus goes into Gemini, it has a history of flipping humanity on its head. Uranus went into Gemini and started the Renaissance era way back in the day. It also went into Gemini one time and started the Spanish conquest. It started World War II. I can list examples all day long, but Uranus is going into Gemini on July the 7th, the 7-7 portal, and we will not see this again in our lifetime. Now that starts a 7-year cycle of chaos. Chaos doesn't have to be bad. It can be good. It just means disruption. With 2025 being a 9-year, here's what you need to know. 9 is also the number of manifestation. Whether that be positive or negative, it's completely up to you. Is it possible for...
When the hell is people going to wake up and realize that this whole time they have been poisoning us over and over and over again? They are consistently contaminating us with neurotoxin, toxic age accelerating metals, okay? These metals are oxidizing you. Every day that you're around metals like lead, cadmium, and mercury, it's actually accelerating your aging process. They utilize harsh chemicals like atrazine that are known endocrine disruptors. Here's a list of all the ingredients utilized in chemtrails, okay? I'm gonna move out the way. Y'all can pause the video and read this.
I'm gonna read it for y'all. Aluminum oxide particles, arsenic, bacilli, and molds, barium salts, barium titanites, cadmium, calcium, chromium. What is it? Desiccated human red blood cells, damn, ethylene, dibromide, whatever that is, enterobacter, cloacal, whatever. Again, enter something. These words is crazy. Human white blood cells, A, restrictor enzyme used in research labs to snip and combine DNA. Hey, yo, Brandon, be safe, man. I hope we hear from you again, and I hope all is well, man. I really, I'm sending that strength out your way, man. I'm sending strength your way, bro. Be strong, and I hope you make it through. I hope you make it through that stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Be well, Brandon. Take care, man. I wish you nothing but wellness. Timestamp, I got you. 1 hour, 42 minutes. 1 hour, 42 minutes. Let's keep reading. Restrictor enzymes used to research in labs to snip and combine DNA. Lead, mercury, methyl aluminum, mold spores, mycoplasma, nano aluminum coated fiberglass, nitrogen trifluoride known as SHAF, nickel polymer fiber, all of this stuff. I'm not even going to keep reading. Yeah, man. I hope he's well, man. This is what goes into the chemtrails is crazy. I'm still stuck on snip and combine DNA. Says I had 5,000 watch hours. Gotta be okay. Okay, I know you mentioned you've been watching from the beginning. I know you mentioned that.
When these deletes talk about reducing carbon, they're actually referring to us. This is how much they actually fear our ascension process and fear us actually coming into knowing who we really are. Their objective is to keep us sick and distracted. All the places in the world, we actually have the worst food. Right. There's ingredients in our food that are illegal in other countries. Right. Here's a perfect example. Okay, look at the US version versus the UK version. I'll move out your way. All right, you see those ingredients? Just look at that.
Look at the ingredients. Tomato concentrate. Concentrate alone. And in the UK, it's regular tomatoes. Spirit vinegar. I'm gonna look that up later. The difference between spirit vinegar and distilled vinegar. That's crazy. High fructose corn syrup. So high fructose corn syrup and corn syrup. Yo.
Why do this ketchup need so much more ingredients than this one? I feel like this whole landmass.
I never said anything, but if you feel like you gotta fall back, that's fine, gotta be. I'm not stopping you. I'm not begging you to be here if you feel like that. You did rub me wrong this live, though, so if you feel like you need to fall back, no problem. I'm not telling you to. Whatever's clever, though.
It's victims of a mass experiment. After knowing that we are treated completely different than the rest of the world, you have to actually...
You're a bit defensive and combative, man. Are you okay? Do you need to do some inner healing or something? You know, I don't know. Like, are you okay? Why are you so explosive? Like, why are you so explosive?
Yourself, why? Why is the United States an experiment country? Land of the free, home of the brave is simply an illusion. That's false. So-called forefathers of this land stole it. This country is built on racism and patriarchy. The Bible made mention of Babylon the Great. It was referring to the United States. In order to make it during this ascension process is going to be even harder if you're from America. This is because we are fed worse. They put more chemtrails over us. They put more fluoride in our water. This is why I heavily promote detoxing the body, Cosmic Family. It's important that you're detoxing, utilizing things like chlorophyll. Also cleansing yourself of all parasitic organisms. I recommend that you're utilizing things that reverse the process of aging. Utilizing things that are actually efficient for mitochondrial biogenesis, such as carbon-60. Made you aware that you should be consuming black seed oil every day. Alright, it's rich in thymoquinone and fights diseases like cancer, which is a man-made ailment. You should be taking herbs like haritaki to decalcify your pineal gland. Or herbs like black macaroot to heal you from all the endocrine disruptors that they're using on us. I'm gonna make it simple. To cleanse yourself of this, neurotoxins, you need this. Herbs like haritaki, as well as lion's mane mushroom and ginkgo biloba, are efficient for the damage that neurotoxins like fluoride cause. If you are someone that has been consuming a lot of this, then you need this. Wormwood, black walnut, as well as whole cloves not only kills parasites, but it eradicates their eggs. And most processed foods actually contain manufactured parasitic organisms. They literally place the parasites right in the processed food. And this is to keep you buying it. Parasites attached to you, they keep you attracted to this type of food.
Honestly, though, you know something I do sometimes be like, I don't even miss it, but I used to enjoy it, was the strawberry sour straws. You know what I'm talking about? Ooh, strawberry sour straws, I could body like 3 packs of them. That's crazy,
This is actually what a lot of the big snack companies are doing to keep you addicted to.
I used to love fruit roll-ups by the foot, the 3-foot ones. I used to like Gushers, but not as much as that fruit by the foot. Cereal, I was a big cereal head. Cookie Crisp, Reese's Puffs, Peanut Butter Crunch. Ooh, let's keep going.
To this food that you know you shouldn't be consuming. As the parasitic organisms take residence in your digestive tract, they begin to increase in size. This is why to give up that type of food, you must cleanse yourself of all parasitic organisms, okay? And again, wormwood, black walnut, and whole cloves is the 3 primary components that eradicates parasitic organisms as well as their larvae. After eradicating the parasites, you want to use chlorophyll as a natural binder.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to consistently take them wormwood capsules after I finish my first bottle of chlorophyll. Then I'm going to get back on the chlorophyll because I got 2 bottles with the 2-pack, the twin pack.
All right, chlorophyll contains a substance called mycelium. The mycelium will wrap around.
It's just unfortunate for me because sometimes I don't always have the proper bottled water or the proper H3O2 to consume my chlorophyll. So it will be times where I'll be consuming chlorophyll every single rotation. In the rising, when I first rise, the first thing I consume is a bottle of water mixed with the chlorophyll. Then when I don't got water or nothing, it's like, womp, no chlorophyll, because you can't take the chlorophyll raw like that. That's gonna mess you up.
The remains of the parasitic organisms, the dead remains, and actually expel them out of your body. It would act as a natural expectorant. Chlorophyll is also going to be essential for the removal of toxic metals such as lead, cadmium, and mercury out of your body. This is all steps we must take on our journey to activating our crystal body. You also must be grounding and sun gazing. Okay, this is very essential as well. For all high-quality herbs and metaphysical products for spiritual exploration, click the link in my bio and visit Holistic Remedies, your extension to ascension.
I got a thought-provoking video for you.
Oh, yeah, it's getting good. This is where it picks up at, Haven. But, yo, listen, man. Let's get an intervention real quick. Hey, yo, listen, y'all. Y'all not obligated. For the people in the back, you guys are not obligated. However, Pam, grace, gratitude, and thanks to you. You see what I'm saying? You did 2 super chats, and that's 2 steps along the way to our goal. If you guys want another interesting banger, the next rotation, listen, our goal is 5 super chats. 5 super chats. It's only $2, man. So we need 3 more. With three more super chats, I will literally start working on the next presentation for the next rotation. You know what I'm saying? I know Friday you guys be busy. Some of you guys got things to do, XYZ. So I'm aiming for 7 p.m., 8 p.m. Let me know if that's too early or too late for you on a Friday night. However, it's going to be a little different. We going to listen to some real talk clips. And then we going to watch about an hour, someone's live that was an hour long. That's very, very insightful. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, we only need 3 more super chats. Let's see what gotta be talking about. Hold up, I have always been positive and loving, so while all the negativity towards me, I got a direct message from you yesterday. You know what? I don't want to be a mod. I don't deserve. I'm not, listen, all I said was, you asked to be a mod, which is a little shaky to me. 1, you came in here and started acting and reacting explosively towards Red Cat, which, mind you, he's a great supporter. He has never done nothing with ill intent here. You feel me? Boom. Then I don't know what I said to you that rubbed you wrong, that said, yo, that made you say, yo, we will fall back. We will fall back. So I'm saying, if that's what you feel you're being called to, you may. I'm not stopping you. However, I'm not being explosive or overreactive for you rubbing me wrong. Because you definitely did rub me wrong this live, gotta be, if I'm being honest. You rubbed me wrong this live. You feel me? So now I don't know your intentions with being a mod. And that's fine. I'm glad you don't want to be a mod no more, because I wasn't trying to be rude. But after this live, you made me feel like you the type to power trip or something. You don't need to be a mod. You know what I'm saying? So whatever's clever gotta be. If you feel like you don't belong here, you don't resonate with the channel no more, that's fine. I'm not stopping you. Grace, gratitude, thanks for you rocking out for this long. You feel me? That's it. Love and light. You feel me? I don't wish no ill will with you. But if we gotta go separate ways, copy. You no longer have a seat at the community. That's fine. You are not obligated to be here. You rubbed me wrong, but I'm not acting explosively. You are being very reactive and explosive over me saying, yo, I don't know about you being a mod. Whatever's clever, man. Or dude, whatever. I'm gonna keep going. Like, you feel me? You kind of ruining the live for us to begin with. If I'm being frank. Let's keep going, Haven. I don't know what be wrong with people sometimes, y'all. Like, I be trying to be nice. I be trying to be professional. I don't know. Let's keep going, though. It's about to get interesting, y'all.
All right, let's play a game. I want to see where your guys' mind at. Let's see if you guys believe that history is a lie and everything was written and fabricated. So you guys know the story of Admiral Byrd going to the Antarctic, stumbling into somewhat portal and being taken into the inner earth. And then he came back, spread his good news, and then we never heard about it. So what if it never happened the way that we were told? I want you to check this movie out. This is from the TV series His Dark Material. I believe this is a follow-up from what had happened after Admiral Byrd. Listen to this.
As some of you already know, I set out for the north some 12 months ago on a diplomatic mission to the King of Lapland. At least that's what I was pretending to be doing. In actual fact, my real aim was to go further north still, right onto the ice, to try and discover what had happened to the Grumman expedition.
You heard what he said? He said, at least that's what I was pretending to be doing, meaning they had other intentions. In the series, they called the location where the excursion was Lapland. Now, what do we know about Laps? We know children sit on Santa's laps. And where does Santa reside? In the North Pole. And this is what he saw in the North Pole. Check this out.
It made reference to a certain natural phenomenon only seen in the lands of the North. I believe this is what he was referring to. I took this photogram a few days ago.
The aurora, the northern lights.
Yes, that's right. When seen with the ordinary emulsion. But I'd like you to look at it again using mine. City in the sky.
You heard that. So you heard what he just said. So when we are seeing the colors of the aurora borealis, this showing that there is a city in the sky that we cannot see with our naked eye. So Admiral Byrd, during his excursion, wanted to see what the lights were about, you guys, and they tell a different story of what happens to him. Check this out.
Discussion. I believe Groot found evidence of these multiple worlds, and he paid for it with his life. His life? I found his body preserved in the ice off Svalbard. I brought back his head, as befits a scholar of this college. I believe you knew him best, Sub-Rector.
My eyes are not very clear and the ice is dirty, but it could be Grumman.
Did you hear what he said? He said Grumman found evidence of these multi-dimensional world and he paid for it with his life. Now this guy right here is the one that played Grumman, which was this ice head that they found in what they were calling Lapland. Do you want to know what this guy's name was in the movie? Stanislaus. Stanislaus Grumman, like Santa Claus at the North Pole. Stanislaus, you can't make this stuff up. Now this guy right here is Admiral Richard Evelyn Byrd. Do you see an uncanny resemblance with these two, y'all? Look at this. The same kind of eyes, the nose, and the ears as well. You know how they say our history is fabricated in his story, like it's all a lie? So what if this guy, John Perry, is the new clone of Admiral Richard E. Byrd? Because again, they look so much alike. Well, let's bring the numbers into this, y'all. This guy, whose real name is John Perry, plays Stanislaus Grumman in the series His Dark Material, portraying to be Richard Evelyn Byrd. Tell me why Richard Evelyn Byrd and Stanislaus Grumman gives you the same numbers, 52 in the same cipher. Let's continue. Admiral Byrd gives you 25 and Grumman gives you 25 in the same cipher. And to further prove that these two are the same guys, Richard E. Byrd and John Perry, which is the real name of this guy, gives you 32 in the same cipher. Literally telling you that these two guys are the same people. They're just clones of one another. Now I asked you, haven't we been told that everything is a lie and we must unlearn everything that we have learned? So was the story of Admiral Richard Byrd fabricated to keep us away from the North Pole? Because there's got to be some reason why all these countries who cannot get along for anything, but when it comes to Antarctica, they can all create a treaty that nobody messes with Antarctica. So it because they don't want us to see the city in the sky, or is Antarctica the gateway to the city in the sky? Like I said, y'all, it's his story. What if his story is all lies? What if it was just AI making it up? Because I said this before, AI always existed. Where do you think the whole simulation theory comes from? We would have to be in some type of simulation in order for it to be some validity to it. And in the same color that the Matrix present as binary code are the same colors of the aurora borealis. Please let me know down in the comments below, like, follow, and share for more videos like this. And let's continue to get this shift. Peace in. Check this out, you guys. We have entered solar maximum 2025 and it is projected to last about spring of 2026. So this means more corona mass ejections. More corona mass ejections means more solar flares, and more solar flares mean more geomagnetic storm, and more geomagnetic storms mean seeing this thing over here. We had a G2 geomagnetic storm a few days ago, and now look at Norway. The whole landscape is green, y'all. Check this out.
The whole landscape is green. Look at the snow, it's green. That's how bright that is.
Look at that.
Amazing.
This was a few nights ago.
Whoa! Look at that.
Wow, that's crazy. They even flew a drone up there to see what the drone can see, and look at that, y'all. It looks magical. Y'all see that? Look at that. It's kind of like the yellow brick road, huh? We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Wasn't the wizard green? That's crazy. This TV series called His Dark Material says when we see the aurora, it's actually a city in the sky and we can't perceive it with the naked eye. We have to have some very type of special vision in order to see this city in the sky. Y'all see that?
A city in the sky.
Because the energy is so high, there's a couple of states in the US that are going to be able to see the aurora borealis, which are Washington, Idaho, Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, and Maine. And New York might be able to see it too, predicated on the skies, because we did have a G2 event. So yes, y'all, when did we hear about the aurora borealis so much? I'm telling y'all, things are getting a lot more interesting. Things are turning up. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, follow, and share for more videos like this. Let's continue to get this shift. Peace out. Y'all, the planet is literally leveling up right in front of our eyes right now. It is going through some major changes. Have you guys felt that? The shifts, the energy. This planet is literally leveling up right in front of us, and we are going through this as well. Let me show you what the clouds in the sky have been looking like as of lately, y'all. I told you guys, this is Lisa Frank. This is our live. These are real clouds over Iceland, you guys. This is early in the morning in Iceland. Check this out. This is crazy. It's like God is breathing back life into this earth. You get what I'm saying? Just like Moana. Remember Moana? As soon as she put that green stone into her, she came back to life. Now check this out, because this right here is in Alaska. What is going on, y'all? This is Alaska. Don't worry, I have different angles of this majestic phenomenon. Look at this. Like literally, it looks like God is just breathing back life right back into the earth. Look at that. Oh my goodness, y'all. It looks like crystals, right? Look at, so y'all gonna tell me that nature doesn't mirror itself? It doesn't look like this like in Arizona? Look at that. All those clouds mirror the cave in Arizona. Y'all see that? And what is this? What is this, y'all? It's illuminated. I don't know what that is, but it's something. I'm telling y'all, man, what a time to be alive. This right here is supposedly the sun. That sun is packing all that energy. Y'all see that? But I just wanted to show y'all some of the things that's happening on the planet. Check this one.
I'll watch Moana 2, Moana 1, but I'm gonna watch part 2. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna watch 1 all over and then 2 after. That's how I'm gonna do that. Let's keep going.
Out over here. Our planet is leveling up right here, right now. Let me know what you guys think about this video, y'all. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. Let's continue to get this shift. Peace out.
Every major event that's taking place in the world right now is all a part of the plan. Drones, ETs, Luigio, all of this shit is all part of the New World Order. I just want people to understand one thing. There is no outside threat coming from outer space. The threat is already here, and they really hate us. It's really us against them, but so many people can't see this. Why can't they see it? Because they are waiting for a savior. The elites know that spiritual people are waiting for UFOs to come back, and religion people are waiting for Jesus to come back. So if they use Project Bluebeam and project alien spacecrafts or project Jesus coming out of it, they won. I keep trying to tell people they're going to lock us back down pretty soon. Because this is the New World Order. We are about to lose all of our rights. January 16th, 1991, he addressed the nation speaking about UFOs and how it can make all of us come together. One world government. Right. This is all connected to the Pope, because once the Pope opened up those tombs, Lucifer will be released. And once he is released, he will be the leader of the New World Order. Remember, when they say look up, look down. They say look left, look right. Stop falling for the bait. If you want to know more, my book is available. The link is in my bio. The Matrix is finally complete. He just got arrested at McDonald's with a Happy Meal. This man at McDonald's. This is all connected to the number 13. Stay with me. Remember these two men with the little girl that's 13? The golden arch in McDonald's, M13. A, B, C, D, E, F. You get the point. M is 13 in the alphabets. The M in McDonald's represents the golden arch. This is parts of a circular arch. But look at everything. Look at that keystone. Pay it.
He broke that down well. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I told you guys, tap in with Conscious Juice on YouTube. He be doing great breakdowns. I got background noise, so I'm gonna mute up.
Attention to all the keystones around the world. The keystone is a real important piece in the matrix. Keystone, a central stone at the summit of an arch, locking the whole thing together. The matrix is now complete. We're about to start seeing some weird things. Let's go back to the arch, or the number 13. Women have 13 menstrual cycles. Jesus, 12 disciples, plus him, 13 moon cycles. In most buildings, they remove the number 13 off the elevator. In a couple days, it will be Friday the 13th. So we had this dude with the M13, these two, another 13, and we have Friday the 13th coming up. I'm not done. Stay with me. The golden arch represents the golden era, meaning we about to get so much abundance, so much, but it's going to be in gold currency.
I don't celebrate any holidays. My mother used to play this song every single Christmas. Now, I can't sing, but I'm going to give you a little bit of it. And I'm old school, so I'm telling my age by singing this song. And it goes, what do the lonely do at Christmas? What do they do? What do they do at Christmas time? I told you I couldn't sing. But what do the lonely do at Christmas? Well, I'll tell you. They reflect. They wish. They have regrets. But they recognize they are unhealed. And a lot of healing
from the 24th
needs to
until
take place.
this rotation. And it was amazing if you actually.
It is Christmas Eve right now, 2024. Now, why I don't celebrate Christmas, as I said before, because I don't care about the isms, capitalism, consumerism, and paganism. Doesn't do nothing for me, right? So I'm not affected by that. In addition to that, I'm an only child, so I'm used to being alone and isolation because I really enjoy my solitude at this age and this stage that I'm at now in my life, right? But to those of you who are reflecting and you're feeling a little bit of sadness, I want you to make it a personal goal of yours to heal from what broke you, okay? Healing is important, and you have to feel in order to heal. Let me give you an example. You need to heal so you can see that attention is not love. Attachment is not connection. And bare minimum is not effort. That is why you need to heal. And once you understand and overstand that, baby, you'll never be alone again. That being said, I might tell you a joke or two. Oh, but I never piss on you and tell you that it's rain. I love you, and you better love you too. Do not argue with me, period. Now get in the comments and let your girl know that you are healed or you are on your healing journey.
Listen, y'all, here's the dark side.
On your YouTube healing journey.
They made our spirituality seem demonic. Now we don't even recognize how to use spirituality to be powerful. Does anyone agree? I think for the ones who don't really understand and overstand, yes. Yeah, you talking about I'm from outer space. I got Milky Way for blood, evolution in my veins. You talking about that chick? I know about her.
Listen, y'all, here's the dark side to being a chosen one. Number one,
10,
isolation is real, and being alone like this can drive some people crazy. But God isolates you in order to mold you into the version he needs you to be in order for you to carry out your calling. Number two, you automatically become the generational curse breaker, triggering your family into avoiding you to keep you from exposing nasty family secrets. Number three, once you answer the call, you damn near lose everybody, friends and family included, because they start doing little stuff, start moving funny and thinking that you won't pick up on it. These people are in alignment with your old lifestyle, will try to keep you in your old lifestyle. But God said, I have completely transformed you. It's time for you to move on. And number four, you're able to pinpoint people's trauma and see where they're not healed at or what causes them to participate in such toxic behavior. And you know, by hanging out with them, you actually lowering yourself. So you decide to ride solo because hanging out with the toxicity ain't even worth it. It's a lonely journey, but a powerful one. I tell you that. I love y'all.
So I figured out why they're searching for the 144,000. And some of you will know what I'm talking about, some of you won't. But there are reportedly 144,000 humans that hold a special gene, genetic code, DNA, or some sort of special something that there's an unseen hand searching for. So I was like, why are they looking for the 144,000? So from what I download, and I have a goddess that walks with me called Queen Nana. You guys can look her up. She said there was 144 original gods.
Yo, you know, that's the song I used for the clip when I recorded you guys' talisman necklaces. That's why I said I couldn't play the music, because that's the song I used for you guys' talisman necklaces on Instagram. I used that very song. Facts.
And each of them made 1,000 mini gods, which gives a rise to 144,000 gods, or people with a God factor, God gene, DNA, certain DNA. Okay, so then I'm sitting here today and I'm like, why is it so important to find these 144,000?
Facts, fam.
Well, the download I received was 144,000 can spark everyone they meet. They can literally awaken everyone they meet just by being. They can get people's third eye vibrating. They can awaken people out of the matrix.
I wonder if I do
and
that.
I think that sounds about fucking right.
With no effort. I wonder if I
Big Ashe and peace to the gods and goddesses. Currently, we are being upgraded, Cosmic Family. If you are tapped in, you definitely can feel the energy fluctuation on the planet. There's a lot of talks of the solar storm that's coming between 2024 and 2025. Okay, I've been making y'all aware of this solar storm. It's referred to as what's called a solar maximum. This information here is from a company called Actum that actually thoroughly follow all the solar storms, the geomagnetic events, etc. And what they're referring to is the 1859 Keratin event, which was the most strongest solar event that we ever actually encountered, all right? And it says that the historical context of the Keratin event in 1859 highlights the disruptive impact that a geomagnetic storm could have on our technologically reliant world today, all right? They're actually predicting blackouts, Cosmic Family, I'm going to be honest. And it says, with our interconnected global systems, the consequences of a severe solar storm, namely destructive coronal mass ejections or large expulsions of plasma and magnetic field from the sun's corona, can lead to widespread blackouts. The thing about this solar event that's actually coming is they don't really talk about it. A lot of people, you don't really hear the media cover it too much. If you're not tapped into this information, you don't hear nobody really discussing it. And this is something that should be discussed, right? Other information are they not leaving out? This is why scientists are crying, all right? They know something that they're not actually revealing to the public because they're afraid of people causing mass hysteria. Now, when this happens, the atmospheric temperature on a planet is going to substantially increase and it's going to get a lot hotter. With the power grid being down, we won't have the ability to cool ourselves down with air conditioners or fans. We would have to develop the resilience to endure the atmospheric change. This cosmic energy is going to have a direct effect on us biologically. So-called junk DNA will begin to awaken. At that point, we will begin to merge with the quantum versions of ourselves in order to ascertain our primordial essence and become our higher self. And when this happens, our carbon body will begin to convert to a crystalline structure. Just like this picture actually shows, it's going to actually happen from the celestial luminaries, and we're going to gain access to more of the light spectrum. At that point, we will begin to see fourth and fifth dimensional entities that typically aren't in our field of perception. The human eye can only currently detect wavelengths from 380 to 700 nanometers. Currently, we only have access to 1% of the light spectrum.
I know someone who sells banana trees, all types of organic seeds. If you want to start your own food garden or food forest, I'm into all of that. I just need the resources and utilities for real. Like, but for sure, like, I've been manifesting and planning for quite some time now.
But these deletes know that as the planet continues to terraform due to cosmic ionizing particles, that this whole holographic light code simulation is going to crumble. The sun is actually going to reveal everything that they have been hiding from us. But it's imperative you take the necessary steps to ensure that you get your body right, all right? That you're detoxifying the body, that you're cleansing yourself of all parasitic organisms, and that you're actually also doing things to heal the DEA. Because these deletes dread the day of your ascension and are going to only implement more nefarious attacks to prevent your ascension to Haru consciousness. Which means more toxic metals, more genetically modified organisms, more chemtrails, more atrazine, or fluoridated water. This is why it's imperative that you are ensuring that you're taking the necessary steps for cosmic light code integration. You want to make sure your body is prepared to handle these cosmic upgrades. Having melanin simply isn't enough, okay? To be able to endure what the sun's going to be doing, all right? If you're not taking care of yourself, it's going to be very tumultuous. Highly recommend detoxing the body of all toxic metals such as lead, cadmium, and mercury by use of chlorophyll, all right? As I expressed in several videos, chlorophyll has a substance called mycelium that wraps around foreign objects, all right? Unwanted harmful toxins and removes them out of the body. Chlorella in particular is the best for chelation. Chelation is the science of expelling toxins from the body. Chlorophyll is the substance responsible for giving plants their green pigment. Chlorophyll has a consistency that's very similar to our blood. When chlorophyll gets in the blood, it literally pushes everything that's foreign and unwanted out of your bloodstream. I do have chlorophyll available on Holistic Remedies for Ascension, link in bio. I also highly recommend consumption of black maca root to build your endocrine system, all right? There's a lot of attacks on our pituitary gland, hypothalamus, and pineal gland, all right? These is your access points to the cosmic gateway and your ascension to a kundalini awakening as well as the third eye chakra, all right? This is why they attack the endocrine system. Endocrine system is responsible for sexual function and your hormone balance. Endocrine disruptors such as atrazine is responsible for things like breast cancer, ovarian cancer, erectile dysfunction, cancer, and you name it. The list goes on and on. Do have black maca root available on Holistic Remedies for Ascension, link in bio. And I'll also highly recommend utilization of carbon-60 to begin to heal and restore damaged DNA, all right? There's a lot of attacks on our DNA or DEA, whatever you feel comfortable calling it, Cosmic Family. And carbon-60 is 160 times more potent than vitamin C. It's very effective in combating free radicals, which are typically responsible for things like cancer. Carbon-60 improves memory, removes pain, removes wrinkling of the skin, graying of the hair follicle. Mitochondria's job is to actually create energy in the cell, all right? And what carbon-60 actually does is it actually is essential for mitochondrial biogenesis. Carbon-60 actually won several awards for its very potent effects. I do have this available on Holistic Remedies for Ascension, link in bio. For all high-quality herbs and metaphysical products for spiritual exploration, click the link in my bio and visit Holistic Remedies, your extension to ascension. Peace, and love. But I recommend grabbing.
All right, this is a little bit of a segment. We at 23 and it finishes at 39, Haven. So let's make it through. I know this is a long one. It's been 2 hours and 18 minutes so far. We've been streaming. But we need to hear this right here. This is pretty good.
Grabbing a pen and paper, first and foremost. I recommend grabbing a pen and paper if you're joining, because there's going to be some heavy knowledge that y'all going to be getting right now that we're going to build on. All right, because right now our primary objective is ascension of Christ consciousness and obviously making sure that our bodies are prepared for light code integration. So what we're going to be doing is discussing some information in the Melanite Children book. We're going to be touching on melanin, and pretty much these deletes' primary objective is to desecrate melanin. Most people don't understand that.
Yeah, y'all hear
so,
clear? I can turn it up.
First and foremost, I'm going to read the very beginning. This is page 15 of the Melanite Children. All right, going into it, I'm going to start. All right, so it says, the very thing that colors the bark on trees brown, and the soil of the earth, and the fowl of the air, and the fish of the sea. And children, all right, going into it, I'm going to start. All right, so it says, the very thing that colors the bark on trees brown, and the soil of the earth, and the fowl of the air, and the fish of the sea. And everything that lives and dies. It does not matter what color your skin appears to be, because all genes and all creatures on earth have melanin, okay? Because all things are created with melanin. Melanin was a gift to you from the Anunnaki Elohim, and the scientists to protect it are called the Danakil, okay? Also called the benevolent ones. Okay, residents of Shambhala and Agartha is where these beings reside. All right, so now just to pause real quick, a lot of the beings in inner Earth are going to be making their way back up to the surface. It's going to be a lot of things that's going on, a lot of nuclear activity, a lot of things that these deletes are planning. There's inner terrestrials. Okay, they really won't let it fly like that. To be honest, all right. This is some of the things, some of the individuals that Admiral Byrd came into contact with, as well as Billy Woodard. All right, so I'm gonna continue to read. Melanin is a gift, being the finest of the refined chemicals known to our species. There are 6 different types of melanin. I thought it was only 5. So I'm learning about the 6th one now. There are 6 different types of melanin carrying beings. 6 different types of melanin carrying beings that I wish to speak about. All of different hues, from very dark brown to the blackest of blacks. They are found in the depths of the land of Nubia, called Africa today, and the land of the frogs, called North America. They live near the black hue do dwell from Kush, the land of the original Ethiopians. Those of the Zimbabwe, those of the yellow hue from the Sudanese, those with the copper tone, reddish brown hue to blacks of the Western Hemisphere, and on all over the world. Because of mixing with the original Hopi tribes of Native Americans, as well as mixing with the cursed seed of Canaan, the wrongly called Negro varies in shade of all above, all produce in abundance of melanin in the skin. And then they have a question. Do people with melanin wrinkle faster? Okay. Answer, no. In most cases, people with an abundant amount of melanin wrinkling does not become a factor. About up until the age of 60. This inheritance of melanin is inherited from generation to generation. Again, you have to, those with less melanin who typically have blonde and blue eyes, descendants from the Flugeroids. These Flugeroids now living in a cavern beneath the Antarctic. The fathers of the Nordic race, not to be confused with the Canaanites, whose leprosy is the result of a curse of albinism, cast upon Ham, the father of Canaan, by Antiphistum, called Noah, after the craft that rested down on the surface of the earth. There are people who try to reduce the importance of melanin. These are the beings on the planet with the least amount of melanin. They control propaganda and the media, which tries to hide the very word melanin. Okay, question. What about the people on the planet today? Answer. In parts of Africa, India, and Australia, the deposits of melanin in the skin is heaviest because the people have been exposed to the most intense sunlight for generations. Northern Europeans have the least amount of deposits in their skin and are lighter. Not to mention their weather is cloudy and cool. The thickness of the outer layer of the skin is also a factor. People with darker skin complexions have thicker layers of skin, and this factor alone enhances the skin's filtering effect. The thinner the skin, the least melanin. When the skin is very thin, the blood vessels show through and give a pinkish color. When an individual adapts to the shifting of the intensity of sunlight, the skin becomes darker because they are exposed to more sunlight. That's how you get suntans, because it's the result of both thickening and increasing the melanin in the skin. Keratin is the substance the nails of the fingers and toes are made of. It also appears in the outer layer of the skin. Where keratin deposits are heavy, the skin has a yellowish brown shade. As in the Mongolian populations, they have adapted along a different pathway to avoid the damaging effects of ultraviolet light. The reddish hue of the Native Americans result from a combination of keratin and melanin deposits. Question, what do you mean they are trying to avoid the damaging effects of ultraviolet light? What does melanin have to do with ultraviolet light or ultraviolet radiation? Answer. Listen, first of all, the DNA molecule or the spiral or genetic code or makeup all are covered with melanin. One of the things that melanin does is it actually absorbs ultraviolet radiation. All right, now I'm gonna stop there. That process is called melanogenesis. All right, so it absorbs ultraviolet radiation. It converts it through a process called melanogenesis. Now, there's a lot of different things that typically are thrown in to affect melanin and how it's produced, because melanin actually is a superconductor and it actually can heal you. All right, on so many levels. So, truthfully, truth be told, if you have enough chlorophyll, if you're consuming enough chlorophyll, you have the ability of rebuilding your melanin back and actually recalibrating your melanin, so to speak.
There's different
chlorophyll is very synonymous to blood.
There's different types of melanin, and they have a lot less than organic ones do. You know what I'm saying? But let's keep going. That's because a lot of DNAs was mixed and spliced and crossbreeding and things like that, as he said in the beginning of the clip.
All right, and we are basically plant-like beings, to be honest. We are related to the trees, to keep it real. All right, so when your ethers are exposed to the chemical or protein structure in those, all right, hold on, let me back up a little bit. First of all the DNA molecule or the spiral or genetic code or makeup all are covered with melanin. One of the things that melanin does is it actually absorbs ultraviolet radiation. Melanin is constantly reaching out towards the ultraviolet rays of the sun. Ultraviolet radiation has been found to be dangerous to protein. When protein is passed through ultraviolet radiation, it actually causes the molecule to bend. Just like you have women and men who go to hairdressers, killing their ethers just to get a fancy hairstyle. Don't go off the deep end, because a lot of times when I say things, people take it to the extreme. I'm not telling you what you should or should not do with your hair, because you're going to do what you want to do anyway. But if you choose to go to hairdressers and get up under these strange lights, and you have to wear a special kind of glasses with it because of the ultraviolet radiation, when your ethers are exposed to the chemical or protein structure and those perms and tints, it causes it to lock into a certain position. Then your hair will not change. That's the same thing that happens to your chromosomes or genes when ultraviolet rays are exposed to the chromosomes or the genes. In order for your genes to be able to do what they are supposed to do naturally, they have to be able to change. But when they are exposed to ultraviolet radiation, they cannot. Thus, when the time or need comes for it to change, they will not be able to change. And it will manifest as all kinds of deformities in your bodies. Okay, so again, they do a lot of things to affect you, basically to affect your melanin's ability to absorb the ultraviolet radiation. Typically, those are metals. All right, the lead, the cadmium, and mercury. All these things have adverse effects on the melanin. All right. Does the sun heal? Yes, the sun does heal. The sun does heal. And this is one of the reasons why they throw a lot of aluminum, lead, cadmium, and mercury in your body. So typically so they explain it. Your skin, your epiderm has eumelanin in it. All right. Those melanocytes absorb that ultraviolet radiation and convert it. But when you have lead, cadmium, and mercury, because your eumelanin is a conductor of electricity, what's happening is it's basically conducting inwardly. All right. So typically, again, you can walk up to somebody and shock them because you have melanin. And your eumelanin, once again, is a conductor of electricity. The average human conducts about 100 to 150 watts of electricity standardly, all right? So imagine if you have a high alkaline content. Imagine if you don't have rubber on the bottom of your shoes or different clothes that's depleting your electron count, all right? We are naturally radiant. We are naturally Thor. We are naturally these beings like static and black lightning, all right? Again, we are electrical magnetic beings, all right? And this is very important that you understand how to heal yourself, all right? And how to make sure that you're not eating genetically modified foods. Listen, when this solar flare comes, we do have the ability of transforming and becoming these X-Men and these Avengers. But the thing is, these deletes don't want you to know it. All right, and this is why they poison the food, and this is why the food is so compromised. All right, so my objective again is to make sure that you're aware of that and that you're properly integrating cosmic light. You're removing the parasites. You're cleansing yourself of the toxic metals and things of that nature. All right, because these are things. Once your melanin is at its peak, nothing can stop it. It's gonna continue. If they wasn't affecting us, we would be superheroes, all right? As I expressed in a video I released recently, we're Superman around a bunch of kryptonite. Superman and Supergirl, basically, we're around a bunch of kryptonite and don't know it, all right? all of the toxic metals, all of the EMF waves. And everybody has melanin. Everybody has carbon in their skin. All right. But those that have less are affected even more. All right. So this is a situation where we have to really understand exactly what Big Pharma has been doing. We have to understand what these big food companies have been doing and how they have been poisoning us to keep us from becoming those X-Men and those Avengers that we actually are. All right. Like the Orishas and some of the.
That's the bathroom radiator. I can't do nothing about that. My apologies. I can mute up if y'all like me to, actually.
The ancestors that can fly and had these powers like telekinesis and things of that nature that were telekinetic. And had telepathy and things of that nature. Professor X. We all have these abilities. All right. And as time progresses, as we ascend in consciousness, more of you are going to start seeing that you actually have these abilities and that you can tap into these latent abilities. All right. This is what's going to eventually happen. All right. So again, now, it's some questions and answers in this book. I'm going to go through this because it's important that you know how powerful you really are and that your melanin is a superconductor. But this whole time, the processed foods and the different things that they've been spraying, been affecting you. Once you know mentally what you are, you have the ability of actually transforming and actually becoming that a lot faster. Tapping into your primordial essence and becoming that God that you actually are. All right. So again, what we're going to go to is so it says answer. Yes, your melanin can become toxic. All right. So question, can anything besides ultraviolet radiation affect your melanin? All right. So we're going to go into that. Can anything besides ultraviolet radiation affect your melanin? The answer is yes. Your melanin can become toxic. Eating the improper foods or overeating overloads your body as well. Then your connection is blocked. Your connection. All right, to Christ consciousness, your connection to the star family, your connection to the ancestors, your connection to those higher ethereal planes of consciousness are blocked. All right, so pay attention, follow me. Again, I'm gonna read that again. Yes, your melanin can become toxic. Eating the improper foods or overeating. They told us we need 3 meals a day. Overloads your body as well. This is why you get the itis and you go right to sleep. All right. This is all technology. All right. Overload your body as well. Then your connection is blocked and the sun's energy cannot reach the melanin. Thus, diseases manifest. Melanin is deranged only when it becomes toxic. Any individual who might have toxic melanin will act in a very similar manner. Which is primitive, animalistic, and barbaric. This is why our people kill each other. Right. But really pay attention to this. All right. And when I talk about the technology, when I talk about Yakub's book of technology and how he orchestrated the concept of destruction and death through tampering with our melanin, with our genetic sequence, this is fact. All right. So again, people become primitive, animalistic, and barbaric. It is a civilizing chemical when it is not toxic. It has physical properties and personality traits which distinguishes it from others. That's why your body is dedicated to making melanin. Your body is always producing melanin, cosmic family. But there's a lot of different nefarious toxins and different machinations designed to hinder your production of melanin or neuromelanin for that matter. Question, is there anything that can help if my melanin is toxic? Yes, vitamin B keeps melanin clean, not to mention good eating habits. Don't ask me what you should or should not eat. Now, I could tell you a lot of different things to heal the melanin. I made several videos on things to heal the melanin. All right. I talked about shilajit. I talked about black seed oil. I talked about black mackerel. All right. But see, sometimes you got to read it out of a book for the collective to feel what you're saying. They may be like, nah, this brother don't know what he's talking about. But I've been telling you different ways to heal the melanin. Now, when I talk about the melanin, I'm not just talking about the surface. We're talking neuromelanin, that dark matter energy that's associated with the cosmos, the glue of the cosmos, basically, which makes you primordial. All right. This is what they're tampering with. This is what they're affecting. All right. So again, melanin is like a superconductor or like a battery in a car. It always stays charged when it is exposed to things such as sunlight, sound, color, and sunlight. It will absorb it to the point where the melanin will actually absorb the additional energy and recharge itself to a brand new level. Did y'all hear me? Y'all see how powerful the melanin is when we step out in nature? When we absorb colors and everything, the melanin is absorbing all that. We can heal through color, crystals, all of these things. Just getting out and planting your feet in the soil will strengthen your melanin. All right? It's important. Question, does melanin have any distinguished traits? Yes, melanin has an odor. It smells sweet. Have you ever heard of sweet dirt for human or Adam? Pronounced all down. And the Akkadian tongue, which is the dialect of the ancient cuneiform. Those who are the ground, melanite children. What is the difference between a Nubian who has melanin and a Caucasian or Caucasoid that is lacking melanin? There are many different theories concerning the color of skin. For instance, the belief that one's skin color makes the difference between a Nubian person and a person lacking melanin. Some believe that the climate in which you live in determines the color of your skin. There are also those who believe that under the human skin, everything is the same, while others believe that those that lack melanin is transparent, allowing a virus.
We gotta talk about what the real NASA is doing.
Damn, just cut out like that though. Like he was rapping. I like that one. Y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I really like that one. This is the final clip. Pam, thanks for overstaying. I know. Thank you. Gratitude.
In our oceans. First of all, the NASA you know of doesn't exist. It's a lie. The real NASA is actually the National Anunnaki Subversion Agency. Let that sink in, because we're about to go deep. NASA have found Anunnaki artifacts and technology on Earth, and most of it is in the sea. NASA, under the guise of space exploration, is actually involved in uncovering and suppressing evidence of ancient astronaut contact between the Anunnaki and early human civilizations. Do you not think that it's weird that we supposedly know more about the surface of Mars and the moon than our own oceans? Don't you think it's strange that only 5% of the sea has been explored, but they sent probes out to space? That's because it's all capped. They know exactly what's down there, and they don't want us sniffing around and realizing our true potential as humans. Let me make this clear. NASA never stopped exploring the oceans. The sudden halt in deep sea missions was a strategic move to prevent these discoveries from becoming public. Y'all just 5% and most NASA.
Those that lack melanin is transparent, allowing a virus.
We gotta talk about what the real NASA is doing in our oceans. First of all, the NASA you know of doesn't exist. It's a lie. The real NASA is actually the National Anunnaki Subversion Agency. Let that sink.
The National Anunnaki Subversion Agency makes so much sense.
Yeah, because we about to go deep. NASA have found Anunnaki artifacts and technology on Earth, and most of it is in the sea. NASA, under the guise of space exploration, is actually involved in uncovering and suppressing evidence of ancient astronaut contact between the Anunnaki and early human civilizations. Do you not think that it's weird that we supposedly know more about the surface of Mars and the moon than our own oceans? Don't you think it's strange that only 5% of the sea has been explored, but they sent probes out to space? That's because it's all capped. They know exactly what's down there, and they don't want us sniffing around and realizing our true potential as humans. Let me make this clear. NASA never stopped exploring the oceans. The sudden halt in deep sea missions was a strategic move to prevent these discoveries from becoming public. Y'all need to know that what they have discovered in our oceans is so monumental that it will shake humanity to its core. Oh, and who do you think runs and finances this organization?
Ooh, that was a banger. I ain't gonna lie, Haven, that was a banger. Thanks for y'all. Thanks for you guys coming through, hanging out, sticking around for these long ones, honestly. You know what I'm saying? That was a banger, in my opinion. If I'm being honest, that one was a banger we just watched. I don't know what's copywritten and what's not, but I can assume what is. That Moana clip, that, what's the name of it? His Dark Materials or whatever it said about the Aurora Borealis, that show. Yeah, but with that being said, with the National Anunnaki Subversion Agency, right? Go watch both the Aquaman movies and go watch Meg 1 and Meg 2 so you could get a depiction of what's really in the water. Anyhow, full disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Any and everything you see on this channel is merely speculation. Viewer discretion is advised. Please do your own homework and research for proper discernment. Anyone... Wait, let me not skip. If you've been here from the beginning, I said these about abundance, balance, harmony, love, prosperity, strength, unity, including authenticity. And if you're new to the channel, like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're notified when we go up. Anyone and everyone who has ever sown the seed with me, it will be returned 100-fold as the Most High uses you as a divine vessel to divine support yours truly. Because it's all about divine support. I just want to say great gratitude, things, peace, and prosperity to you and yours. It never goes unnoticed. It really does help the channel and foundation of my well-being. If you like to send the links in the video description or the about tab on the channel. Big shout out to Miss Pam for showing love. You know, she contributed to the goal. That's what? $4 to the next YouTube payout. We got until the 21st to get it up. So yeah, great gratitude. Thanks, Pam. You're the best. You're the best. You're highly valued in the community, and I'm highly grateful for you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, Haven, remember, if you want to see what's up with some of that technology about the National Anunnaki Subversion Agency, you know what to do. Watch Aquaman 1 and 2 and watch Meg 1 and 2. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, yo, Jerome, you know what's up. Kennedy, you know what's up, man. You know what's up, man. I've kind of been enjoying the long videos as well. The next presentation is gonna be long. We ain't meet our goals, so I'm probably not about to work on the next presentation as soon as I press end live. However, I'm gonna probably work on it earlier than normal so I could chill and relax. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna chill and relax. I yawned a couple of times, so I'm probably getting there. Y'all know what's up, man. I love y'all. Grace, gratitude, thanks for rocking out. Thank you for everybody. Thank you for everything. I love y'all, man. Safe traveling astrals. Be safe. Protect your energy. Throw your protection up because it's getting real, Haven. It's getting real. They pulling their last. You feel me? They trying to pull their last okey dokes and pulling their last little. You feel me? They are literally trying any and everything to grasp onto the last bit of so-called power that they had, but it's crumbling right before their eyes. I love y'all. Safe traveling astrals. We not gonna play no music. We just gonna get straight up out of here. Y'all know what's up. Haven up out of here. I'm out. Yeah.